What an irony. My mirror shows the other side of me. All these ones and zeros, nothing in between. But there's so much more to me than eyes can see. Than eyes can see. I'm not binary.
Okay, it works now. Okay, my mic was off. Hi, how you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. We got ourselves some duels on the day, except this week we got some really special duels on the platter for the day. We got some PTR duels, boys. This means that both EU and NA and every other region can play together all at once. Anybody and everybody is welcome to these duels. We're going to be doing on PTR because the double legendaries have finally been added. I wanted to have, and I said it before, like once they, a lot of you guys have been asking me, yo, when are the next PTR duels? I want to try my tier set. I want to try the PvP gear. I want to see my classes. You know what I mean? Because not everybody was able to join the last PTR duels. So I said to them, you know what? We'll wait until the double legendaries are in. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping well. But until the double legos are in, and they're finally in as of this week, before they're getting nerfed, before anything happens to them, before they get adjusted and fixed, because you know some of these things are busted, some of these things are broken, and today we'll find out the most broken combos from the duels themselves. before any of them get fixed for future patches. And you know what? The way you look at it is, think of it as you helping Blizzard figure out what's going to be busted before it comes out to live, so they can fix it before it's out. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful evening. But again, as I said, both EU and NA can join these duels. This is PTR duels, so literally you guys can, if you're like Chicago and you're like, you know what, I always wanted to see what's it like to play versus Corsair himself, you can find out today. This is the time to do it. How you boys all doing? And welcome back. Let me get the music back up and running. What do we have for tunes today, actually? What do we have for music? Music? That's a good song to start with. How you boys all doing? Who do we got in chat today? We got ourselves Gaming, Celtic, William, G Woods with the Wizness. We got Celtic, we got Jorgen. How you boys all doing? Sub dude, what's up? How you doing, my man? Hope you are having a wonderful evening. Dalaran, check DM. You can check this. I'm gonna do this build. Yo, hold on. You got a build? You got something cheesy? You got something interesting for us? Yo, boys. Also, we won't have Kren the Beautiful today answering a lot of the chat questions. So anybody who wants to be like, hey, anybody want to help me out? If anybody got questions in the chat, hit them with the answers. Anybody and everybody that helps me out today, dude, I would very much appreciate it. Because Kren, just feeling a little bit, checking your build. Oh, that could be interesting. Very cheesy idea. That is very cheesy. I'm interested how that works out. Apparently, you can use that Ventier one to get a little blood DK with a very specific legendary and talents. Dalaran, здорово, мой друг. Меня пропали все друзья в Battle.net PTR. Ну, можно других друзей найти на PTR. Здорово, Archie in chat as well. Wants to help out. He said you got no peanut friends. Yeah, so PTR, Battle.net friends, друзья, и как его, европейские серверы и русские серверы, друзья, они разные. Это как другой, как его, это как тестовый аккаунт. Я не знаю, что по-русски сказал нормально. PTR собрал уже 5, 4 out of 5. Oh, he got a 4 out of 5, man. Let's go, boys. That'll be really, really fun. Yo, since Cryde isn't here today, I am gonna need to do some of the pins in the chat and all that. Let's just get the games up and running, though. Let's just focus on getting these games up and running, boys. Here we go. Oh my god. 200 literally hit the 200 character limit pin. There we go. Hopefully that should give everybody an idea of how to join the PTR duels, how to sign up, how to make groups, all that good jazz. Let me visit what's up. Is it Russian? It's either Prapapa or Argarara. Zdorovo. Hello. How you doing? I don't know. It's either Russian or English. I can't tell, honestly. Alrighty, gang. PTR duels time. Do I have an actual character that's ready for duels, though? I think I should have a character that's ready to watch the duels. I think it's still my hunter from before. Как мне добавить друзья на PTR Battle.net? Нужно добавить их Battle.net. Опять. Let an Archie know. He's like, how do you add friends? And I said, you gotta re-add them on BNet. RM got a group certified. Let's go, boys. I got my coffee over here, so don't mind me. Just chugging my coffee. Let's put that on the side. Alright, do I have a character that's there to spectate duels? That's spectating. Is this character's keybinds all set up properly? Actually, let me switch to this. Let me do game capture because that nets you out a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more frames. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I did this, which is my monitor capture, my OBS was like, oh, encoding overload. Your CPU can't handle it. As soon as I did this, it's like, that's nice. It's literally same. It's more or less same quality. Just one of my things freaks out whenever I have the other one going. Yo, man, how are you? What's up, Sorry? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Boys, if y'all got a whisper to me, if y'all got me on Real ID on PTR, hit me with a whisper. Tell me how many groups we got a Sims to load in. And we'll get these duels up and running. Yeah, so today's duels chat are PTR duels. If you want to join us on PTR duels today while this thing is loading, you can check out Discord, link down below in the description. Check our Discord, join it if you're not part of the community yet. So you can maybe participate. On Discord we announce all the time like all the important info, all the important links and all that stuff, but also we'll announce whenever we host duels like these. So to be able to easily keep up with that, you might just want to join our Discord, but might as well do it. You're here anyway, you might as well do it, you know what I mean? Second, also on Discord we have a link to a video on how to download PTR so you can get PTR duels added. My keybinds are definitely all kinds of broken, aren't they? Yeah, I need to set up commentator keybinds, but the other stuff is fine. I should be able to just do a follow, and that should work out just fine. If you guys need to add me on PTR, it is Dalaran #1340. If you guys got groups, or if you guys just want to join the duels, or just to have me add on PTR, you guys are more than welcome to. Dalaran #1340. Let me type in the chat. Dalaran #1340. Also, you will be able to find that info in the Discord as well. We have all the important and useful links there. What's up, Archie? Добро пожаловать на пир до братья. Кто это у вас станет первым блюдом? What's gonna be the first meal for Archie? How you doing, my man? Let me give you a nice little bow. Hold on. Can bow? What the hell? There we go. Just a nice friendly bow. So boys, on PTR, if you guys want to join into the duels, we have everything here. We have vendors in the center of PTR. We got ourselves the PvP vendor, Zolotor. He got all the PvP gear. You want to try the tier sets in Double Lego? We got Sets Torrent with the tier set. If you want to try it, you don't have to. Grab your legendary though. You might want to use that. You got your trinkets for PvP. There's some new ones here. There's some old ones on this guy as well. Consumables doesn't really matter. You need some honor just for funsies, you can, but you don't really need it. Crafting double Legos, you head over to the left hand side so you can craft your class Lego if you don't have one that you want to get to max level. We got this rune tower. Grab all your stuff, grab it back, grab the legendary powers, pick your missiles, pick your Lego, talk to this guy. He'll send you to rune cover so you can craft your Lego very quickly. Class I should show what Legos you're trying to run. I can't read them in Russian though. Okay, legendary effective covenant. What's this one? Okay, that was not an unexpected one. Hit me up on whisper me on real ID. Whisper me on real ID. If you guys have a group, how many people you got? Archie, all of them, whoever's leading the groups on PTR. Whisper me on PTR. Let me know. 4 out of 5. Okay, Archie got 4 out of 5. So it should be good. How you doing, bro? What's up? Hey, Vilo. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. We're doing some duels in PTR, my guy. You want to join us? Bellator whispered me 2 out of 5. So Bellator got a group looking. If you guys want to join the groups on PTR, if you want to look for groups, that's how you do it. Okay? Player versus player, private group. We have a pin in the comments too. That should work as well. But if you go player versus player, private group, custom PvP, find a group, you should be able to see one of the 5v5 boys available here. We got Athaman together with Century on one team. We got Bellator and Pancakeo on the second on Team Horde. I don't know if you have a Team Alliance trying to put together, but if you have a Team on Alliance, you guys are free to let them know in the chat. Advertise that you have groups in the chat. Let them know what your name is, what faction, what the name of the group is, and you should be able to join some 5v5 1v1 groups. As long as we have 2 groups, we should be good to go. That's all we need is some 5v5 1v1 duel groups. This is the perfect opportunity to get the boys in, get your friends on PTR. This is where you can test your double legendaries, your tier sets if you want to, PvP gear, kind of more or less test where your class is. Find the most broken legendary combination for your classes. This is the time to do it. What's up, Aram? How you doing, my guy? Oh no. Я тебя на kebab порежу. Oh, that's what he said? When did you ban the kebab porежу? I'll slice you into a kebab. That's funny. I've been trying to look for an alliance place for over 30 minutes and just give up on Horde. That's a good Atho. Don't worry. How you doing, by the way, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. And if you guys want to switch covenants, by the way, you can do that anytime you want to over in the Enclave. If you need to set up, if your covenant stuff bugs out, right? If you want to switch your covenants, you just talk to these guys. If for some reason it bugs out, if you talk to Talinara, I think. If you talk to Talinara, it'll advance your character in the storyline for patch 9.2. But basically what this will do is when you go upstairs, it gives you a portal way up here on the northern side. It'll be like a golden portal. You go through there, you go to like the new little hub in Zereth Mortis, and there is a Forge of Bonds if in case your conduits are screwed up. you head over to the Forge of Bonds and you should be good to go. What the? Arhi? What's going on there? Oh, God. All right, we'll give him some privacy over here. It's possible to have you add-ons to PTR. Yeah, if you just copy over, if you just grab your PTR add-on, if you grab your interface add-ons, interface folder in the live game, copy it, find the PTR folder, drop it in there, you have your add-ons working. Not all of them are perfectly set up for 9.2. You might have to do some fiddling. I don't think all the profiles come on over, but majority of the stuff you need should be there. But yeah. The buy for the PTR, yeah, add each other in PTR, boys, if you need it. If we are looking at how are we doing with groups right now, we still have 4 out of 5 for Arky. We still have 2 out of 5 for Pancake and Bellator. So we need some more Hordy boys. Do I have maybe an alliance group trying to put together? Do we have potentially an alliance group trying to form together? What am I bell from this guy? I guess I am. Got a pass for today. Maybe just chill. Thanks for the invite though. Yo, value. Sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. I've been excited to do some PTR duels once the double leggers are in. I told these boys for so long, like, as soon as we get some double leggers in, man, I want to try them as soon as possible, just to give them a go. And there's so many cool combinations are out. I wonder how many ones are going to be good on PvP. But the GTA Comnia of Orbos, yeah, so Arhi's saying, yo, come to me in Orbos if you're in part of Arhi's group. It doesn't matter what realm you guys on PTR, you should be able to join one of the LFG groups easily, no matter which PTR server you choose. I'm Alliance, so once again my keybind setup is fixed. Alright, yo, dude, what's up? If you want to try to form a group in Alliance, you're more than welcome to. Yo, this is an opportunity for both EU and NA to join in. Let me do this. Champions. Let me tag the champs. Yo, boys. Duels on PTR. Both NA and EU dueling chads are welcome. Just in case he didn't know, because I know Chicago would want to join in, but I don't know if anyone knows if they have. I'm just letting them know, because a lot of the NA boys already are so used to Saturdays the duel day, but it's like, wait, you can actually duel today too if you have free time. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Bellator, Dobrak, yeah, there you go. All right, sounds good. So we got 2 groups, boys. We got Arhi and we got ourselves Bellator. Still looking for more Horde boys over on Bellator's group. Need just one more over for Arhi group, and otherwise we're good to go, boys. Oh, hey, Gren, how you doing, beautiful? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, you should be resting. You should be chilling. By the way, Gren is a little sick, boys. Gren's a little sick. Can we wish Gren a fast recovery? Sorry, I've been a single target. Yo, I gotta see this. Where? Wait, Survivor's actually, because Survivor got fixed too. Their conduit, or their cure set no longer is bugged. So if it's beating after it got fixed, yo, that seems huge. Is Survival actually gonna be a good tier spec? That'd be nuts. Yo, that's a good looking mount. Yo, Tyron with a brand new mount, bro. Let's go. Let me switch to the mix. Or at least the mix. Are we doing PTR tomorrow as well? I think so, William. I think we'll be doing PTR for both days. On PTR, both EU and NA can join in. So I think it'll be kind of fun. Zell and Niperslo. Oh, they're trying to add each other in reality. Again, if you guys want to add me on PTR, Dalaran, #1340 if you want to. Still looking for a +1 over on the team Athom, or on Team Arhi. And we're looking for 3 more over in Team Bellator on the Horde side. Unless we got an alliance group up and running as well. And yeah, if today's duels go good, I would want to do like a duel on Friday and Saturday for PTR if possible. I think it'd be really fun just to have both EU and NA boys be able to participate, be able to duel one another, and to hang out all together. Because we want to try some different classes and stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I think it'd be good to try both of them. We got 5 over on the team Arhi. It looks like either Bellator or Pancake bowed out. It looks like it was Pancake that bowed out, and now he's part of that team. But we still need another one, man. We still need another group. Northwind? Shans? I don't know what that means. JPC versus Genji PTR, I'll link it. They're both. Okay. Yo, JPC will sub for AoE. Yo, Genji and JPC had like a DPS competition. Let's go, dude. Yeah, so we just swapped some people out, but technically Archie does have a 5 in already. We just need a second group though, over on the Horde or Alliance. Hey Dad, what's up my man? What's up Zepster? How you doing my dude? Trying to get some duels over in PTR. We got the double Legos up and running, so we're trying to see if we might be able to get some groups together. If you guys are a Horde, you're more than welcome to join the 5V5 1v1 Duels over with the Team Bellator. We got one group over with Archie. We just need a second group, either Horde group or Alliance group. And once we have two groups, we're just gonna spam duels with those guys. And if you guys want to try different covenants, different double Lego combinations, whatever you want to do, you guys are more than welcome to. This is the time to find out what's going to be the most broken build out there. And hopefully everybody's running double Legos, dude. There's no way you shouldn't be. This guy, double Lego, yep. Okay, double Lego. I'm actually not going to look at their second Lego, just not to give away their build. Double Lego, yep. What about you with your double Lego? Do you have it? Double Lego, yep. Gain legendary of your chosen covenant. Does that apply for me too if I were to buy the double Lego? Because there used to be a different tooltip for it too. Is this still a different tooltip or is it the same one? I think they might have changed the tooltip of it completely. And now it just says gain legendary effect of your chosen covenant. But what covenant am I actually? I don't even have a covenant, that's why. So because I didn't choose a covenant, that's why it tells me that. I was gonna say for a second, like normally on my rogue it tells me something else. Yeah, what's your beautiful beast dope mustard brother? What's up, George Lewis? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my dude. If you find out a team, will you go on actual? If you will not find team, will you go on actual? Me? Join the duels? Not against it. 2 pieces, 40% increased damage. We're gonna try to see. I keep looking at you. I don't want to give away you guys. You guys is I'm gonna try my hardest not to give away you guys' builds, man. I'm gonna try to let you guys have your builds. Yo, I am interested, Crown Board. That could be pretty nutty. Again, I'm trying not to give away you guys' builds. Yo, okay. Dope. We'll check the VOD after stream. Thanks, fam. Yo, survival apparently pumping over rogue. Yo, you're the spear for real? Hell yeah. So we got Archie with a group. The Beltron. Oh, we got a second one. So Bellator and Casper are part of the group. Yo, we need 3 more Horde boys over to Team Bellator. We have a group here, boys. Just need 3 more. This is where you get all the friends, all the people you need, all the people you can get to join us for some PTR PvP testing. Yo, honestly, we might have to take this outside of Orgrimmar to advertise the groups. We might have to take these outside of Orgrimmar. Should we do that? Should we take this whole party outside of Org to advertise? That might not be a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, I feel you, Kron. Yeah, if you guys want to try different Legos, this is the time to do it. This is the way. If you want to try something unique, try something fun, let's go to Org. All right, let's take this party to Org. This way we're just going to go advertise. Yo, you want to join duels? You want a PvP? Hey, join our 5V5 1v1s. This is where you can test your Legos itself. Let's just go hang out there. I'm not signing up for dueling this card at all, dude. But we need some more bodies in here, man. We just need bodies of all the boys that are interested. I'll try to join Leo. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. I'm your friend. Give me a month game time, please, my lord. Rodrigo. Is that how that works? Wait, hey now. I like you a lot. Get free stuff now. Hey, maybe I would get more subs if I did that, dude. Hey, giving away stuff every time you subscribe, boys. Let's go. I feel like I'd go bankrupt if I did that. Man, I appreciate you being a fan. Hopefully you can still consider maybe still being a fan even if you don't get free stuff. I appreciate it though. Oh man, it's just the homie trying to grind, man. That's all he's doing. Like I don't know if you like. I don't know if you can feel bad or nothing. Can I not fly on this thing? Is that the rat not fly? Okay, well I guess the rat doesn't fly. All right, let's hang out here. Found it difficult to pull off. It's a normal thing. So I found subtlety difficult to pull off. It's a difficult spec. I'd say it's a pretty difficult spec. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Bellator hanging out. Let's go, bud. How you doing? Yo, we just need a couple more bodies. We got Bellator. It needs 3 more Horde boys to join in. So this is where it's time, boys. This is the time to do it. We need more boys in here. By the way, subbed out. What's up, dude? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. There's a PTR. Yes, it is, Adam. This is going to be on PTR today. We just need a couple of more boys. We just need 2 groups of PTR. I could just spam duel all day. this is the perfect time. If you have any interest in WoW PvP in patch 9.2 and you're interested in trying out the double legendary combinations and different Covenant legendary combinations, this is the time to do it. Join the duels, seeing how well can your class play against different classes in the back-to-back scenarios. Like, that's the time to do it, man. That's the perfect time to do it all. Is that a, I was gonna say, is that a Hordy or something? Because I thought everybody get a Starfall for a second, but it looks like it's just RK. RK for that Fade, dude. Yo, Fade Transfusion is giga. On a 2-minute cooldown, it is giga. Oh my, dude, I did some, what is it, burst testing? Jesus, that ability by itself could just drain. We got 3 out of 5 over Team Bellator. We just need 2 more boys. We'll be good to go. Just had a couple of more bodies in here, and just a couple more freshes in here to join the 5v5 1v1 duels. Yo, Spicy is just getting spiced up over there. What Covenant are you, man? Night Fae, most likely? Wait, where's the double Lego? Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, okay. Celestial Power? Is he Night Fae? He is a Night Fae. Wait, no. Is he? He is. Okay. I was gonna say, are you really gonna run that? I guess that's a decent one, right? Wouldn't you want to run something that gives you more damage? I mean, I guess more Incarnation is good. Just join? Let's go. Yo, we got 2 more bodies in either or Team Bellator. Unless you've got a team on Alliance, so we're good to go. How for this Duels Legacy of Felipe? I'm expecting some craziness. I'm expecting some absolutely hilarity one shots, just the most tankiest of tanks, because a lot of you guys can now run a Covenant Legendary, right? Like for a Hunter, you can now run a Covenant Legendary of, let's say, Necrolord, and you're running that Death Chakram with the explosive shot. That could be huge. Or Pouches with the Fragments for extra bleed. And you can also run Craven Stratagem for a defensive. So like you got defensives and offensives together. Or if, let's say, you're another class, I don't know, like, oh, let's go Warrior maybe? Let's do Warrior, because I feel like that's the one I was looking for. So you could run something like Spear, so you got your damage front, and you can run something more defensive like Misshapen Mirror or Leaper, so you can have a mobility while you have offensives and stuff. I think you can do stuff like that. Or you can just go for double damage, right? You could just go for straight up on the hinge with your Blade Storming. You just get it free Mortal Strikes, just double up on damage. That could be giga. There's a lot of different combos that could work. A lot of possibilities. Is this guy a prot? Dude, apparently prots as a Necrolord can have a perma banner. Apparently they could do some really cheesy perma banner stuff. And it's nuts. Permanently banner, dude. Bellator ready? Yo, we got 2 groups, yo. Boys, re-unlist yourselves from LFG, and we can get some duels up and running for the evening. Let's go, boys. I want to see Sentry unlist. I want to see Bellator unlist from LFG. Otherwise, it's going to bug out. Otherwise, we're good to go, boys. I'm going to set up my keybinds really quickly when we get started. Otherwise, we'll be good to go. How do you get the new Lego? So, head over to Ouroboros. So, this is how you get new Legos. Chat, I'm going to have to repeat that myself a couple times. Help me out next time somebody asks. How do you get new Lego? So, you first head over to Ouroboros. There's a vendor for PTR. PTR vendor, somewhere in the center. The guy that sells you a tier set, buy the belt Lego. That gives you double Lego. That's all. There's a belt Lego from a tier set vendor. Tier set vendor sells the belt Lego. That's your double Lego. So make sure your primary Lego is not on a belt slot. You'll just need to offset it to someone else. Otherwise, you're good. Do we have the groups unlisted? Yo, Arhi, Bellator, unlist your LFG groups and we can duel. I think Arhi is dueling though. Oh, that guy Bellator. Oh, that's why they're not unlisting, because they're dueling one another. That's why they're not unlisting, because they're the ones dueling. Yo, we got our groups ready, boys. Let's get them both in here, yeah? You just try to... that's Fade Transfusion, dude. If you catch somebody in the Fade, that thing is massive. Yo. Okay, Arhi, real quick. Unlist, and you're good to go. Real quick, unlist, and you're good to go. Dalaran, what's the top 3 mounts I'm proud of, man? Top 3 mounts that I'm proud of? I'm not really a mount guy. But what mounts am I proud of? Okay, Soaring Spell Tome. That's the one I'm proud of because I actually committed the time in order to be able to get it. I like that mount a lot. Colossal Lemon Claw is pretty cool in PTR, but that's not available yet, so I don't think that should count. You know, Dark Maul. No, Dark Maul is kind of a lame mount. Like, it doesn't look that cool. He doesn't look unique. I'd say Felt Charger. Can I just say, like, I'm not a big mount guy, but I kind of like, I grinded on Felt Charger, dude. I took every opportunity I could in order to be able to get it. But then again, I'm not a big mount guy. I don't have any mounts that I'm like super memorable or anything. Like, just honestly. What other mount I'm proud of? Again, just not a mount guy. I have some mounts that I like, but not really mounts I'm proud of. You know? Man, Sunlight Grounding maybe. I have this on live. I don't know why I don't have it on PTR. Actually, I'm not even proud of that mount, to be honest. Mounts that I'm proud of. Again, I'm just the worst person to ask this question. I'm not a mount guy at all. You know? I'm just not a mount guy. I don't really take the time to farm them. A lot of the mounts that I have, I guess the hand. I'm glad that I did the quest line. It's kind of lame, kind of boring, but it's okay. Haruhi, Haruhi, where are you at? Sentry, unlist group and we can duel. Unlist group and we can duel. So Archie, man, I wish I had the English keyboard plugged in so I could. Okay, ready? Are we ready? Okay, we're ready to go. Go, boys, we go, boys! We are actually ready. Oh, we should try the new arena. Bellator and Sentry. Should we try the new arena? Maldraxxus. Let's try the new arena, dude. I want to see if this thing will work. This either will break the game or it will actually work properly. Jonas group failed. Maldraxxus won. Let's see if the new arena works. I don't know if it does or doesn't. Jonas group failed. Okay, we'll just do normal. We'll just do normal random. I don't think the new arena works at all. Yeah, Blade's Edge. We'll just have to go with a regular. Alright, let's also cut off that music kind of abruptly there. I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to change up to our duels mix, man. I just want to change up to our duels mix. The good vibes all around, you know what I mean? Coliseum. I do need to try Coliseum. I tried Maldraxxus. That didn't work. I should type in Coliseum, see if that works. So Twitch. We got ourselves team 2. Actually, no, I gotta do the keybinds real quick. No. Okay, we'll introduce them in just a moment, boys. Commentator, yeah. So if you're wondering how I do my commentator stuff, 1, 2, 3. I like the follow function. 5 versus the snap. Here we go. That should work. And when the arena starts, it should reset my UI. So, yeah, it's kind of scuffed, but I'm just gonna let it reset my UI naturally. We got Gaming Pancake over on the team 1. We got ourselves Kronborg over on that team as well as a Windwalker. We got Spices as a Boomy. We got Elfman, Athelman as a Paladin with Arhi as well. And UI reset? There it is. Now it looks good. Versus team 1 together with Bellator on that. We got Speedful. We got some Twin Daggers, Albedo, as well as Mogdam. We got ourselves the boys. Bellator going to be first up. It looks like there's a heavy playstyle of a melee over on team 1. I guess there's a lot of melee over in team 2 really, but at least you got Spices. At least you got a bit of variety, a bit of monks, a little bit of paladin, a little bit of archi. It looks like there's a bit of a bug with the tooltip at the bottom right. Okay, he disappeared finally. Spicy getting blasted though. Bellator, how much you go? What kind of covenant is he playing? Gonna be the Venthyr burst on Spicy. It's gonna be a harpoon over in the center. Bellator getting the sun ass against low. It looks like the harpoon keeps him running, keeps him alive. I wonder what kind of a double Lego this man is running, because this is the PTR of the double legendary edition. Looks like Gaming Pancake is gonna be up next. He got himself that green tabard too and everything. Bellator, give an opportunity to at least maybe recover some cooldowns, wait until Reckless is back up, maybe wait a little bit until the spear is back in play. He did just use his stun as he gets low. Also, you look really silly without a belt. Like, this just looks like chain link pants, by the way. Your belt isn't even showing up for it now. Gameplay does get a grip with the root onto Bellator. Trying to go for the big damage right now. Is playing the tears of Venthyr burst. Trying to see if he can make that Venthyr damage happen. Gonna be a quick blind onto Bellator. Big old dragon coming down. Bellator going for a bit of a health increase. Trying to go for a blade storm as well. It's gonna be Gaming Pancake and Bellator both super low. Reflect on top for Bellator. He's looking to get away from Gaming. Gaming can just whittle him down with a couple of dots. Gonna be the spear. Gaming does it himself. Oh, does get the frost strike, but the spear dot does take down on him. That was the weirdest one yet. What the? That was so weird. Gonna be Albedo up next. Looks like both of them down one another all at once, as a Frostiki just committed to the dam, but the spear dot just kept him out in the open, just kept him ticking down, even though it wouldn't pin him, thanks to a Death's Advance that is going to keep him moving, keep him rolling, not leave him rooted. He is still going to get that added up. But it'll be massive phase transfusion onto Albedo. Does drop to about half his health, but it is a Paladin. He's got himself plenty of self heals. Now is he a Kyrian Paladin, Necrolord, Fae? What do we got going on? Looks like he does have a big Crusader available. Gonna be the Flesh God has to get some damage that are holy. And he does have the next set of auto attack. It's gonna be Wings proc for a lot of damn stun onto Archie. And it's gonna try to see him maybe able to get a couple of Temple's Verdict. Actually, he was spending a lot of the holy power while Wings are up just to heal himself up, just to catch up on health. Archie playing that Night Fae. So he's gonna have big cooldown reduction on those wolves. And it's gonna have that. What is it? The static totem just to create the chain link fence around Albedo. Hitting him in a hex so the man can't really break through the totem. And it's going to just have to be delayed a bit. Or he does a pretty big cooldown reduction with the Ghost Wolf. As well as if he is winning, I'm not going to give away any of the Legos. Just going to want him to try the Legos. We'll be able to see a lot of them ourselves. But if he's running the Ghost Wolf Lego, that's going to be big cooldown reduction. Going to be stunned onto Archie. Has to go for, I believe, a trinket. We don't actually get to see the trinket in the UI for this one. I think on PTR they haven't got it working yet, but I'm pretty sure that was a trick. You're going to be big defense on our Archie, trying to see if he can reverse damage to Albedo, but that's going to be full wings out of the Paladin. Continue to get the massive, and you can see last verdicts onto Archie. Got that extra range to it, so he's playing that Necrolord, got himself the big verdict. Gonna be trade transfusion, but Albedo just walks out of it. So unless you can stun somebody or slow them down in the fate transfusion, Albedo should be able to walk out of it easily. Full stun to Archie, getting kind of low. Have himself big fate transfusion, maybe a heal. Actually, he didn't really channel that much damage, so his heal's gonna be low. It's gonna be dropped down super low. Albedo just getting the big massive procs as a Necrolord Paladin. Get himself the huge Tempest Verdicts and Divine Storms together all at once, which is a lot of burst damage altogether. Gonna be some zaps out of Archie as he's getting himself a bit of Maelstrom, actually going for lightning bolts. Maybe just sitting on so much Maelstrom, he's like, you know what, I could pop another heal, but I'm just gonna lightning bolt because I'm generating so much Maelstrom, it's not even funny. Tried to sit down and get himself a little bit of mana. This man does not even need food for health. Big burst out of Albedo in a single stone. Oh, that full Necrolord burst out of the Paladin. The Necrolord Lego together with Tempest Verdict is massive. Kron gonna be up next, playing that Necrolord as a monk. Got himself random BDBs dropping onto Albedo. Is playing out into Serenity. So he might be able to get some of the biggest Fist of Furies, biggest Rise of Sun Kicks, just the most amount of damage. Quick interrupt onto Albedo as he hits him with a jab and a throw with a spear hand strike. But the Fleshcraft comes out, keeping the Paladin afloat. Kron getting hit with a stun. Is that potentially going to be a trinket? Does just a trinket with a karma. That's going to be a lot of defenses committed. Albedo still holding on to the bubble as well as a blessing of protection. So he's feeling very, very healthy. Team 2 is just getting absolutely decimated little by little. Albedo have been a huge, huge help in that regard. But Kron doesn't want to go down without a fight. No trinket for a while, no karma for a bit. He might be able to pre-defuse a burst out of Albedo if he's very, very careful. And Albedo just trying to keep himself afloat here. Man, that huge damage he got with the last verdicts as well as Divine Storms. Got himself a huge Wings proc. Gonna be a proc Kron. Oh my goodness, just hammered him down a few times. Just bonking him right in the head. And that's gonna be Elfman, the last one standing, playing out to the Night Phase, trying to go for the biggest one shot. If Albedo ain't careful, that Night Fae burst out of Elfman could be huge. Elfman having to go for Shield of Vengeance. Albedo get hit with a stun. Is that going to be the big go for Aldo? Final verdict. Albedo bubbles it just to make sure he doesn't die here. He knows there's huge potential in the Night Fae Paladin. He's seen it before. Rextro made plenty of videos on it. Big damage reversal into Elfman as he has to bubble. As Albedo just puts him completely behind. Elfman actually at no health whatsoever. We're only at 5-minute mark. Only 5% dampening. No way that Albedo is going to end these duels that quickly. Necrolord Paladin has a really strong start over in the patch 9.2 PTR, boys. That massive damage out of here is huge. Elfman trying to get himself a little bit more holy power built up, trying to see if he might be able to keep the duel going. Only has a blessing of protection. Is going to get him some cooldown reduction with the blessing of autumn, but is he going to be able to survive the huge burst out of Albedo? Got himself the Wake of Ashes. Quick blind out of Elfman. Trinket out of Albedo. Trying to go for an interrupt and does land it. Oh my goodness. Necrolord Paladin is kind of massive. Look at the damage Albedo did in the short duel. A million DP, a million dams. Actually just slashes through a team. Bellator had a really good start. Albedo just finished it off. The rest of the team needs to get another go. Oh my god. That's so good. Wow. Talk about like a really giga. Dude, I don't even know if there's much. They're definitely. I am just at a loss for words just how much raw damage Necrolord Paladin has. That last verdict with a Divine Storm all at once is just so much in a single global. I feel like people complain about Paladins a lot for PvP. I feel like we're about to get a whole nother round of complaint once 9.2 releases. Unless Blizzard does something about this one. Alright gang, let's get another one up and running. Yo, Bellator, Century, let me know when your groups are ready, or if you need some more new boys in here. Wild Imp, my man, how you doing? Hey, he's joining us in Wild Impy. I like it. I want to see what ledge goes you're running, but I'm not going to look. I'm just going to let it be a surprise. Although I can take guesses, I'm just going to let it be. Did they change the horns, by the way, on the helm? I don't think they changed them too much. I hope they make them like stand out a little forward and then curve up. So it's more like a devil horn. It'll still look like bunny ears from like the front, but like the better they could do with like a horn, you could go for it. I don't want to because I don't want to give away your build. I personally want to see it, but I don't want to give away your build so everybody else like, so nobody else knows ahead of time. Yeah, Speedful. We gotta get rogues in here, man. I want to see what rogues are gonna be running. Are rogues looking to run? You got all? Yo, boys, can we get Wild Impy in one of those duels at some point? Sentry, Bellator. I don't mind. They can know. Okay. Let's take a look. Since it says I don't mind, it literally says I don't mind. They can know. So most likely a Necrolord, right? I'm gonna guess here. And cooldown reduction. Okay, so that might be a way to go. It says Infernal, but I'm not sure it's Infernal because you go a pet. So it is most likely Necrolord then. I guess it would make sense, right? So you can get more Tyrants up and running. But I wonder if there's a better damage build, right? Maybe they're going for like more damage to you, more damage to your pet. But there's multiple ways about it. Yeah, he's just trying to show off at this point. He's like, yo, I want to let them know. They can know when I'm running. They can know that ahead of time. It's not going to matter. I'm still going to put the face in the dirt. Of course, that's me making my commentary. That's not actually him saying it. I'm not quoting him. I'm just trying to rile you guys up. I'm the antagonist here. I'm the enabler. Wild Imp is a beauty. Don't give him no crap. Yo, we gotta get Wild Imp into these duels. Sentry or Bellator at some point. If you guys can make some space for him, that'll be wonderful. I would love to see that man play. Unless you guys already got him in the group. It looks like you still got the same groups. That's fine. A lot of team guides on Bellator, the rogues in particular, gotta get a chance to play. And mock them too. Playing their arms. Ballsy. Alright, PTR, SL. How many have we got? 6? We might have to do more PTR duels. This is fun. I'm going to play Alliance side. What's up? Yo, sup? If you want to make a group and advertise that you have a group on Alliance, see if we can get one together. You guys can, if you want to. And you could advertise in chat, tell them what your name is or whatever. Or you could spam the hell out of chat to advertise if you need to. For any Alliance boys on PTR that want to join in. More than welcome to. Within reason. But yeah, if you just do what you need to if you want to get a group together. You know what I mean? Switch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Bellator on that team. We got ourselves Speedful, never get to play last time. Twin Daggers never got to play next time. I called you Twin Bangers just now. I don't know why. But Bangers, I guess. Bangers and Mash? Yeah, YouTube? Yeah, YouTube? Bangers and Mash. Are he gonna be first versus Albedo? Gonna get him with the stun with Thunder. Gonna be a big fate transfusion. Albedo does get pretty low on health, but with all that Night Fate damage, he actually ramped up for his massive Wings burst. And his control and getting that Wings proc, by the way, has been incredible. Looks like he's gonna go for a little bit of survivability. Gonna be Arhi transforming that transfusion from damage into a self heal just to keep himself rolling. That's gonna be a pretty big cooldown reduction on those ghost rolls, so he can get basically double ghost rolls if he wants to. Which is going to be a lot of sustained damage, a lot of pressure on Team 2, while Albedo actually just kind of rolls over the static totem. It's going to be Elfman in the back, which is your boy Atho. We got ourselves Spicy. I do like the Druid set, by the way. We got ourselves Kronborg, we got ourselves Gaming, and we got ourselves Arhi as well. I wonder if any of these boys are utilizing the 2-piece, 4-piece tier sets for these duels. Because they're more than welcome to if they want to. Although not all of them are going to be massive. Arhi has to go for a big trinket as he sees the big blast of damage out of Albedo as he's dropping the hammer down on him with more hammers from the Divine Storm. Just getting absolutely eviscerated by all the holy might of Albedo as he still continues to set himself up even more damage. Huge proc just in a single global. He's able to check off like 60% of the boy's health. Or maybe 40? Close enough. That's a lot of health in a single global anyway. Jesus. Albedo is getting beat up by all the wolves. Thunder with the stun going to be advantage vision. He's going to have to trinket out of this. He's going to go trinket rebuke. No longer has a trinket anymore though. So maybe there's some control in the future for Arky. Holding on to the bubble. Albedo trying to see if he might not give up a bubble for Arky. Double back-to-back slam. What was that? Oh my goodness. What the? Gonna be Gaming Pancake as a Necro Lord, or not Necro Lord, Ventir. Unholy Death Knight is gonna beef up his pad. All the bets up and running. Got himself a lot of runic power generated, so it's gonna be a lot of death strikes if he wants to go for it. And whenever he consumes and spends a lot of runic power, I believe, after using his swarm, I believe that actually will have an extra blast with Lego, which could be sizable. Gonna be a BF out of Gaming Pancake. That's just gonna split open by Albedo. Just trying to see if he can just drop right through him. It's gonna go for a bit of flashy heals as Gaming Pancake backing up out of there completely. Has a full bar of runic power, but looks like he's just gonna back up out of there. Maybe he can go for Legionborn and just convert all that runic power into death while he heals. It's gonna go for a death. No. Death pack? No, I don't think it was. I think it was maybe the transfusion. I think he's trying to go for Death Strike Transfusion, but it's going to be Albedo. Knock him down with a big old hammer. Mogdem walked out. I think Mogdem wants to play, and he's just Albedo, please, let us play. Please. What? Banner? Is it trying to give him banner? I don't think he's got... Well, the banner, hopefully he's gone. Hopefully he's not running it with a banner buff. That'd be kind of lame. I think Mogdem is just so excited he wants to play, and Albedo's not letting him play. Spicy just eating full burst out of the Paladin, just has to sit in bear from Bardskin and try to see if he can survive that. Gonna be a disarmament to Albedo, but by the time disarmament is gone, actually Albedo doesn't even need a weapon, does he? He can literally get disarmed, and he can still get those divine, what is that, last verdicts in there. However, or final verdicts in there. However, he won't be able to get the huge damage. Spicy in the seed pod already. As double laser beam onto rolls onto Albedo, but there's only so much you can do with it. Jesus, man, this guy. We're only 3 minutes 40 seconds in. What is going on? There's only 2 dudes left on team 2, and Albedo still hasn't given up his bubble or anything. Hodge and the Kron. And he's got himself big wings rolling. Kron not using a defensive just yet. Karma might be able to maybe make some big damage happen. That is a Necrolord Monk. Got himself a Severe really early on. Big BDB actually for free. It just got a freebie BDB procking onto Albedo. It looks like the Paladin is just continuing to slam down onto Kron. This is going to back up and get some VFIs. In cap onto the Paladin. As Kron is looking just to get away, recover a little bit, might be not a bad idea. For Boomkin, dude, I know, right? He literally just he ran out of the gates, got stunned, full burst out of the Paladin, and it was on a back foot sense until Pally got himself even more damage. There's only so much you can do. Hodge on the Kron is going to go for a trinket out of it. Is that BDB burst on Albedo? Might be able to make the biggest burst out of here. If you can connect with Albedo, going to be wings up for the Paladin. Could go defensive or offensive. It's going to go defensive, going for as much self-heal as possible. Disarmed by the Monk, got Zuen available. He wants to press the assault while Zuen is up, but should be very careful. Monks are extra squishy. Extra squishy. So there's only so much you can do. Kron doesn't really go where he wants to. He tried to go for a port, but didn't really get away from Albedo. Kind of stood next to him. Might be able to go for a flash cut at some point. Stunned by Albedo. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be over? Does he have anything? Looks like it's just going to be Albedo slamming him down. And Elfman is going to be up next. Are we still playing that Night Fae burst? Or are we back to that Necrolord? I think he's still trying to make that Night Fae happen. He is playing that Night Fae. Albedo trying to go for a bit of a flash cut. And that's going to be Elfman not giving him the flash cap at all. Albedo get hit with a stun. Maybe a bubble for this full burst. Elfman got himself everything available. Wings are up. Albedo, does he just go down here? Looks like there was some burst out of Elfman. Did it go the biggest damage? Albedo's kind of low. Shield of Vengeance is keeping him alive. Stun to Elfman. Albedo survives it. Albedo just survived all that burst. I remember getting blasted by Elfman and actually one shot by him. I don't know what Albedo did this time around. Maybe there's a use of Shield of Vengeance. It was just so picture perfect. It just looked like he popped Shield of Vengeance as he got hit by Temple's Verdict, so his helmet didn't go anywhere, and that should just consume all of it. Elfman is on the back foot a little bit. Shield of Vengeance to keep himself afloat. Albedo with a hand of freedom just to keep himself moving. And Albedo, he got wings. That could be really deadly. Elfman know how to bubble this. Might need to actually use the next global. That's going to be... Oh! Is that Mogdem just right now just to press Warbreaker? What is this cheese? What is this Warbreaker cheese? He's trying to steal a kill? Is that what he's doing? What is Mogdem? Oh, Mogdem... Oh, he did 4,000 damage. I think that would have actually... I think he's trying to steal a kill from Albedo. Albedo, though, man. What the... That was a 1v5. Easy. As a Necrolord Paladin. Yo, they might need to do something to Necrolord Pala. I feel like you might need to get a Necro Paladin over in Team 2 to be able to get a Necro Paladin. To beat one, you gotta become one, I guess. Dude, none of the rogues on the team get to play. We might have to put Albedo last for that team, just so everybody on that team gets a chance. Still waiting to play. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's get another one rolling. Yo, Imantren, where are ya? Where are ya? Imantren just waved at me. Where is he? Imantren. That's the, is he behind me? Imantren just... Where's Imantren? Am I blind? Is that you? Albedo. How you doing, buddy? Where you keep going banner to Paladin? Wait, what? Oh, really? That's not good. Wait, did that... Hold on, chat. Bellator and Sentry, can you guys confirm or deny that the Paladin kept giving Warrior kept giving Paladin the banner? Like, did it give him the banner so he can one-shot somebody? Or like, because that is a lot of mastery. You get like, what, 400% extra mastery whenever he gives him banner. Because that's not good otherwise. Yeah, I guess all I could ask for is for the Warrior to stop bannering people. Like, use banner for yourself, that's cool. But like, stop bannering others. Or if not, maybe we swap out the Warrior for somebody else in that group. People in chat said it. Wait, chat. Okay, so I saw one time that the Warrior gave Paladin the banner. One time, but it is pretty short. And by the time the Pally walked over to the Boomy, it didn't look like the Pally was emanating with a banner buff anymore. Maybe for like a short second, few seconds, but it looked like it didn't really... They kept telling me, protect me. Wait, what? Are you trying to kill you? Are they trying to nuke you? Is that you over here? Are you up in the sky somewhere? Oh no. Yeah, well, I can't control all of them. Wasn't enough to get the banner one time, but the other time he didn't? Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it didn't look like they both lasted long enough. I didn't see anything. I saw it first. So I did see him banner him, but I don't think the banner lasts long enough for him to get value. Unless there was a couple of times that he was nuking somebody next to the team. If that means... Okay, so the only way that would work... So the banner has a proximity thing about it. So with a Warrior, he has 3 other players around him. So it'll try to prioritize those 3 players that are closest to him. The only way that would work is if everybody backs up to the far side and the Warrior walks as close as he can and gives the banner. That would only way he would be able to give the banner to the Paladin. It's proximity based. So he can press banner, he'll give it to 3 other allies, but he has 3 Jews next to him. So it's very unlikely he gives it to the Paladin, just because of proximity alone. Unless, again, everybody on the team backed up as far as they can to the corner, Warrior walked a little forward, where technically the guy... You get what I mean, right? Не понимаю ничего. Смотри, если Warrior dash give. How do you say give in Russian? Where it's like you give a buff, not like you give a thing, give an item, but like give a buff. Share, or the word share. Warrior дает banner buff. Команде. Когда они играют. Give das. Yo, Bellator, Sentry. It looks like Sentry's ready. Bellator, are you ready? We'll get more duels in. Что бы вар не давал баннер? Да. Ну, только смотри, когда... Архи, когда, ну, как example, как его... Как example по-русски, я не знаю. Ну, на example. Ну, сценарий. Я не знаю, как просто сценарий тоже. I don't know how to say scenario in Russian. No. Example, Russian. Example in Russian. Пример. Например, если паладин играет и Warrior дать им баннер баф из Necrolord, как его, Covenant? Я не знаю, что по-русски Covenant. Но из Necrolord, если он даст ему баннер баф, смотри на его, как его, buffs. Где у него там, ну, как buffs. Где у него там, я не знаю, как по-русски buffs. Смотри, если у него есть баннер баф, тогда у него, что это, плюс 400 больше мастери, или на паладине это будет много. Если Warrior ему дает баннер баф, тогда он, как его, не играет это как на 1-1 дуэль. Понимаешь? Окей, понял. Просто смотри, если увидишь, скажи мне, и мы попытаемся сделать, что это будет больше равное на дуэль, чтобы команда не помогала. Окей, mastery, да. Okay, that's as best rush as we could. Basically what I told Archie, just be careful, watch out for the buffs that people are getting. If the Warriors banner buff is constantly applying to a team, then we're not really getting a clear 1v1. You know what I mean? We're not really getting a clear 1v1. Then it's less of a 1v1, and then it's kind of like, it just kind of destroys the fun of the duel. Like, it's supposed to be a 1v1 duel, right? So if the warrior is popping banner, and like if he's just popping banner for the sake of popping it because he's excited, he wants to go for the next duel, but he just can't duel, as long as the banner buff isn't reaching the paladin, then it's fine. Like, I don't care. He can pal banner. If it doesn't hit the pally, it doesn't matter to me. If the banner is constantly hitting the paladin as paladin is going for burst, then that's kind of cheating, and Albedo is getting 400 extra mastery during his burst, which is like, okay, well, that's not really 1v1 anymore, you know? So I'm just telling Archie, just watch for it, watch his buffs. If he's popping banner and if it's hitting Albedo, I don't really like that. Right? It's not really a fair duel. It's not really 1v1. Like, the warrior is fine to give him like a commanding shout, like, oh, not a command shout. No, not commanding shout. The warrior buff, right? The attack power buff. That's fine. You can share those. Like, rallying cry, don't do that, right? You don't do that. But a banner buff, that's for yourself. That's for you. Maybe we should just send Mogdem first then, so he can use his banner buff with it, and then when Mogdem is down, he can't banner anybody else. Maybe we should just do that too, just so we can have as fair of a duel as we can. That's another way of going about it. Yeah, man, trying to explain it in Russian is a pain in the ass, man. I'm trying my very best here. My Russian's scuffed. All right. Oh, finally, Rogues are getting to play. Let's go, boys. Let's see. I'm interested to see what Rogues are gonna play. Switch. Gonna be Speedful over on the team one. Gonna be first up. Looks like gonna go for a bit of a nice bow with Elfman on Team Elfman. We got us G-Funk joining in. I wonder which Covenant. Game and Pancake over as Unholy. We got us Quan as a Windwalker. We got Archie on that team as well. Elfman getting hit with the disarm immediately by the Rogue. As a Rogue, Speedful is playing that subtlety. Got him some full kidney shot onto Elfman. Going for the big carrying burst. Trying to see if he can make a big play. Cheap shot. Gonna be that big trick exploding next to Elfman as he goes in for a bubble stun into Speedful. Is gonna trick it out of it immediately. And it looks to sprint out. Elfman is kind of lowish on health. Maybe Speedful could turn it around. Does Elfman have any DRs on him with the stuns? Most likely. Speedful just having to take it a little bit longer with the duel. He is trying to go for cheap shot, but it is going to be heavily DR'd, so he will not be able to lock down Elfman for a while. Shield of Vengeance on the Paladin. And Speedful is going to have to go for a reset, trying not to burn advantage if he can against Elfman. And looks like he's able to get himself almost a clean reset. The consecration is going to get him out in the open. Elfman backing up out of there for a second. Shield of Vengeance finally exploding. And Speedful should be able to get himself a full reset as long as Elfman doesn't get him out of stealth. And the Rogue does get himself a proper clean reset. So I think this man is playing the Kyrian Lego. By the looks of it, he's playing the Kyrian Covenant. But I wonder what is his side Lego. I wonder what else he's going to be running. Going to be a cheek kidney shot onto Elfman, trying to go for the most amount of damage. Big burst out of the Rogue. Elfman with a blessing protection. And Speedful is looking to back up out of there. Just looking for a good old reset. It's going to be Elfman and Speedful going for a reset. I'm going to try to see if he might be able to get himself a big burst. That was Shadow Blaze that time, so that was a lot of damage altogether. Elfman turning around. Speedful. I wonder if he's playing Mark for Death or he's playing Deeper Daggers. Because Deeper Strat. Because Deeper Stratagem has been pretty good as of recent for Rogues. Like, really incredibly good. Speedful looking for the reset. Just trying to get away from Elfman. Looks like maybe a slow out of the Paladin. Looks like he's able to juke around him. It's over. Just utilizing that pillar to the best extent. Just hugging it as tightly as he can. And Elfman trying to see if he might be able to get himself the resources coming back little by little, especially with cooldown reduction, as he's playing the Night Fae Covenant. Blind onto Speedful, does have a trinket for it. Looks like someone broke that trinket dam. Gonna be a stun by Elfman. Trying to see if he might be able to capitalize some damage to Speedful. Big Wake of Ashes, Tempest Verdict on top of it. Shield of Vengeance up for it now. Speedful is gonna go for the blind reset. Elfman is playing Relentless rather than Adaptation. So he is gonna sit CC a little bit less long. But right now he doesn't have any way of getting out of CC unless he goes for a Blessing of Protection or a Bubble. And both of them are down, actually. Could be really bad for him. Speedful down with that trinket. Getting a shot at Elfman. Maybe cheap shot to follow. That trinket explodes next to him. Speedful with a continuous back-to-back CC chain. Gonna be a vanish into a Shadow Strike, into an Eviscerate. Game Pancake grip in the Rogue. Back in, stunning down with the pet. That's going to be cheap shot reset onto game pack. I guess he goes for full IVF. Disarm onto gaming. Doesn't really have a way to generate a lot of resources or a lot of runic power. Needs to spend it as fast as he can. He wants to make the big damage of the vent here happen, but the cloak of shadows out of the rogue does cause him to go for a bit of a reset. Shadow step away from gaming. Does get a big old juke, but looks like the pets are going to be slowing down quite a bit. That chain of ice still does connect. Now it's going to be a kidney shot onto gaming. Has a full bar of runic power. Should be able to recover a lot of health if it goes for death strikes. Does get a death strike in between of those stuns. This one for Speedful, it's super important to be able to chain those stuns to make sure that they are not giving you a gap in between. Speedful, though, surrounded by the army of the dead. All those pets could do a lot of damage. Trying to go for a bit of Kyrian setup. Doesn't have a stun for gaming pancake for a while. No evasion for a bit either. Does he go for any kind of CC? I think he's just gonna have to go for most amount of damage. Might just be able to crack right through. Gaming does get the army that are joining in. Gonna be dark pack right now. Death pack rather is gonna necrotic out some of his health. He has a bit of bar health to work with. Speedful just trying to nuke down that health. Gaming tries to go for pet sacrifice and rogue with the shadow strikes. Does end up taking him out. Actually so clutch, but he just had to keep up and do the most damage possible. Gonna be a quick sap to Archie as Speedful is looking to get out of there. This rogue is trying to make it work. Rogue is OP, changing my mind. Yo, rogue might just be OP. When I was trying some of my subtlety rogue bursts over on the Atha, I couldn't get the same damage this guy's doing. I kind of want to see what kind of ability he's going for. I also want to see what Lego he's playing. Also his conduit setup. Because for Kyrian, I tried, I think it was Pelagos, but maybe you go for Mechanicals for the extra dot and cooldown reduction. Actually, no, I don't think you would. Braun probably is going to keep you in combat forever. Going to be Speedful trying to go for a bit of a reset. Ghostus are up, but looks like Ghostus kind of separated away from the rogue. I'm not really sure why. Archie getting hit with a disarm, so he is Maelstrom generation. While not completely hindered because of Ghost Foes, it is reduced. Kidney shot onto Archie is going to go for a Battle Master Trick and a Speedful again unable to really chain the stuns back to back from a kidney shot into a cheap shot, making sure it's all airtight. Big Patriots fusion by Archie. Speedful sees his health dropping, is going to trinket and get an interrupt onto Archie. It looks like something. Actually, Archie, I was going to say something broke him out of blind, but actually trinketed for it just to keep the pressure on the rogue. The Ghost was not letting rogue reset. Going to be that full evasion. As Archie is going to have himself early blast, going to need to Cloak of Shadows for that instantly. And Speedful try to get a couple of Shadow Strikes off of those pets, but that's about all he can do. Earth Elemental joining in, not going to let the Rogue reset. So Rogue is not going to have an easy time getting away from Archie. As long as he keeps a Flame Shock or a Frost Shock on a Rogue, any kind of slows, any kind of damage, the Rogue eventually will whittle down. And Archie keeping him in place with that static totem, does not let him go anywhere. Speedful trying to go for a disarm. Archie still has plenty of Maelstrom to work with, whether for healing, whether for damage. Speedful does recover a little bit of health. Sipping Cup was used. Kidney shot onto Archie. Does he have enough damage here? Trying to see if he might be able to make that kidney shot work with a cheap shot, but the CC is going to be less effective since he's attacking an orc. They're just going to sit in CC for a little bit less long. Ghost was joining in. Sunder by Archie. Does he go maybe for a big old stun? He needs to find a way to just lock down Speedful for a second and maybe go for that another one of those Night Finches fusions. Speedful's health is actually just plummeting. Just even though he can get away from Archie, the Ghostus, together with a tiny bit of damage that the Earth Elemental is doing, it is enough to keep the pressure on him. Kiddish onto Archie, I don't know if he has a trinket or not. But Speedful desperately trying to find himself a reset. Finally, Earth Elemental fading. Finally gets himself a reset. Finally can go maybe for a bit of an opener versus Archie. We'll see what he can do with it. Now that he got himself a proper reset. What if our rogues going to play the crit Lego together with the Kyrian Lego? Maybe. Because the Vanish Burst could be pretty good. But that seems like kind of like such an all-in play though. And I wonder if they'll maybe go for like a defensive, maybe like a Vanish Lego so you can get cooldown reduction on your CDs when you vanish. That could be huge for CC. Shadow Strike by the Rogue. It looks like he's just going to back up behind the pillar. Archie, I think it was maybe seeing if one of the eyes is up. One of the eyes is up by the Jaguar cage. I guess both of them have Jaguar cages. Like a Spectral Jaguar. Disarm, but that's going to be Ghost. So Archie is going to have an easier time generating Maelstrom. Letting the Rogue just sit and stun there while he got him in the same chain. Going to be a full Ellie Totem or Ellie Blast. Get a shot onto Archie. Does the Rogue having enough damage? Trying to go for the Trinket over Burst onto Archie. That Trinket actually does split the damage between the Ghostos and Archie. Unless it fixes so he doesn't ignore the pets. Blind into Archie as he tricking it out. Wait, it's beautiful. Does he have a proper reset here? That Shadow Blades very, very soon. So maybe with the Shadow Blades you can make something happen. Stab it to Archie before you can catch a heal. Maybe he could make something happen here. Speedful with Shadow Blades, if he can get perfect chain CC onto Archie, he could actually win this. Does he return? Shadow Blades is up. Shadow Strike. Does he have a full kidney shot? Kidney shot getting used. Trying to make those Shadow Strikes happen. Big of his. Ooh, he's playing Mark for Death. I just noticed he is playing Mark for Death. Gromborg is going to be up next though. Trying to go for a bit of a Fleshcraft channel as Speedful is go for a reset. And this rogue is trying to see if he can bring it for his team, man. First one to play, and so far he had 3 kills under his belt. Kronborg better find a way to just get some kind of CC chain on the rogue, especially if the rogue used a trinket already. I don't know if he did though. I'm gonna guess maybe. I'm gonna guess maybe the rogue might be in trouble. I think it's always better to assume he probably doesn't have a trinket. Probably doesn't. Because then you're like really in deadly spot. Cheap shot on the Kron. It looks like the rogue. I love how Kron, with his legendary, he is the one who's getting stunned, and he literally threw a brew barrel while he is stunned. I think it's hilarious. Drop it down the second broom. Looks like he's gonna be slow with that shiv from Speedful, and Kron is just gonna have to take his sweet time, walk it over to Speedful. Does not have a way to catch back up. It looks like a lot of the cooldowns of the monk with that BDB is out of the window. Still, Speedful is getting an auto attack through the wall, through the pillar rather, and is unable to get himself a clean reset. Also, Kevin Slime isn't helping either. Actually, I wonder, Kevin Slime could be pretty massive for those random free procs of BDB, because that'll be, I think, full value too. In cap, most likely stun, gonna be a Fist of Fury. Speedful does a sprint to get out of there, is gonna get himself a sippy cup rolling. And Kron looking to catch back up to his Speedful, does get a reset, but Kron with that right spinning crane kick is gonna be able to clip him out in the open. But Speedful still got mobility. Kron, gets him out. It looks like as he faded into the cell, he got him out in the open. Speedful, I think, looking to maybe get a full kidney shot into Kron. Gonna be Zuin joining the fight. Kidney shot. Does Kron have a trinket? Gonna be that explosive trinket, the grenade trinket. I think it does ignore pets now. I think it used to not ignore pets, and I think they fixed it, so even if you have a bunch of pets, that trinket will do full damage, so you have to have another ally on you. So in a 1v1 duel, that trinket can do like 20% of your health. And it's gonna go, that little hexagon, quadratic shape that like builds up and explodes with spikes outside. That's like a grenade trinket. You kind of just throw it down and it cooks for like 4 seconds, and then it does that pop. It's a bit of dim. 11 minutes left for servers to reset. Wait, really? Is there actually a server reset? No way. Oh no, our servers get reset. Wait, why is Swindackers getting tagged by G-Funk? Oh no. G-Funk gonna be out in the open with Speedful. Speedful, apparently we have a time before servers reset for PTR. So the benefit is doing pretty quick. Is gonna get their opener with a Shadow Strike, trying to build some calm points. Gonna be freezing trap by G-Funk. Says the rogue is not going for the mark for that kidney shot in the opener. They're building up resources at the start. Get a shot at G-Funk, trying to get some Shadow Strikes in. Big explosion into Speedful. Not sure whose trinket that popped off on the side there, but Speedful is gonna get hit. Yet another freezing trap. It is gonna be short though. G-Funk could follow up with a stun. Looks like Speedful going for the blind and actually gets himself a reset. Even though Hunter's Mark is on him, the pet is going to get him out of stealth and in combat, getting a couple of calm points off the pet. And G-Funk looking to catch up with some Manic Bedage. Flare out for the rogue in case he wants to go for a reset. Unable to. Hunter's Mark falling off, so it's Beautiful isn't careful. He will have his Hunter's Mark back on him. Going for the big burst on G-Funk. Gonna go for a feint death on Trinket. Stun on Speedful. Trinket's out of immediately. G-Funk at low health. He's gonna pop a turtle shell. And Speedful with a Shadow Blade. Still getting dotted up by G-Funk. Trying to end this rogue as best as he can. Can he get away from rogue fast enough? Cheap shot. I think the rogue might just have it. Oh! The rogue did it. Well, there it is. Rogue 1v5. I guess the rogue is still going to be pretty busted over for patch 9.2, huh? I think it's the first one we had of patch 9.2 so far. We'll need 11 more minutes of those restarts. Oh, for real. That is a lot of restarts, not going to lie. But it did well. But it did do pretty well. All right, let's see how the server's doing. Are they actually... Yeah, so the servers are starting in 9 minutes. Should we just like AFK, wait for the server to restart, and then come back? Or what? Oh, Chicago, how you doing? You're Volpera? Oh my god, you furry, you. I just shot my gateway, did you really? Wait, where does it go then? Wait. You glitched out your gateway. Is it this one or the other one? Looks like this one goes here. This gate goes... Wait, are you gonna put me on the ground if I did this? Are you gonna put me on the ground if I did this? Which one is it? This one? Both mine. Wait, what? You got 2 gateways? Wildim's gateway. Oh, you do have double gateway. What the? You got 2 gateways. What? Why am I getting attacked? What the? Why? What the hell? Whose is this? Derek and DKP. Why am I getting attacked by a pet? What the hell? Click one. Can I click the other? I can't click the other. Yeah, they are your gateway though. It does say on the tooltip that they are your gateways. This is someplace. Oh no. I was thinking maybe you is that one underground or something. Hold on, I really am interested to see what kind of... Is it crit Lego? It must be. So what's his build? It's like a normal PvP build. Mastery and everything. I don't want to give his Lego away. Yeah, it's playing just like a normal build. I don't know why I was struggling. I think it's because I was trying to go for DFAs, and that was not worth doing. I think that's why it was so weird, because the DFA, I was trying to make it happen, make it do something, and it wouldn't do anything. Watch what end I go to. Wait, really? Okay, where are you? Both sides. Wait, both of the gates go to that one? So both of them go there? Huh. So there's 2 gates, but both of them go there. It's almost like the biggest confusion ever. Huh. Speedful is a good player? Oh, I know that. Speedful been on Duels before. Chat. So looks like we'll have a server restart in 7 minutes. Should we just AFK until server restarts, comes back on, and then we continue our duels? I think it might be the best choice, because I don't know if we'll be able to get much of a duel in 6 minutes. Ripper can't join? Milkman, you're more than welcome to join, my guy. Or like as of a parry, really? Let me see what this... Oh, you're right. It does go this way. I wonder why it does that. I wonder why you do that. Huh. Oh yeah, everybody got the Incubus too. It's a brand new pet. Enjoy it. Where is Chicago at? Is Chicago fighting somebody? What the? Who the? Amon Trend, why are you attacking me? Why me? Why? Why? Amon Trend. What do I do? What did I do? What the? Explosion shot does a lot of damn. Oh, he hit both me and the pet, I think. Do I have a pet out? Hit somebody else, because I got attacked by both of them. And the big kill shot after. Alrighty, alrighty. Man, you give these guys a bit of explosives, a bit of that 10% physical damage increase, they just blow you up while you're trying to make some duels happen. What is this? I don't think I even had a pet out. Rude. I don't got PTR. Anybody and everybody can join PTR. PTR is public. And literally, you just need to download it. We have a link in the description over in the general section. It's a pin to a video on how you download PTR. So chat, servers are restarting in 5 minutes. Let me actually move it out in the middle here. Servers are restarting in 5. So I think what we'll do is we'll wait until server restarts, then we'll go back and do duels. We'll let the servers restart. Hopefully they'll be down for a short amount of time, and we'll get it back in there. Hopefully we can get Wild MP and some of the other boys in here. You got assassinated? Yeah, I did. No idea. I started a new one, so. What's up, Ali? How you doing, my guy? Yeah. It is PTR, yep. Dalgy fuck don't like me? Really? Why? What happened? But is 9.2 supposedly out? Aura, we have no idea. There is a... not a rumor, but like a suggestion. So Blizzard released their schedule on the next AWC circuit. AWC circuit season 3 starts on the March 18th. So 9.2 should be up before not March 18th. And players are based off the last PTR for 9.1. 9.1 took them around 11 months to test and release. So if 9.1 took him 11 months, the 9.2 will probably take about 11 months or so. Although he does seem they're a little bit further ahead with 9.2. Even though they're adding a lot of systems and a new zone, a lot of it is functional. Like a surprising lot of it. Of course, there's bugs for classes, and there's some weird random bugs and like quest stuff and mobs. Like some mobs can be like underfloor, but that like is so much of a... it's so much more rare than before in this patch. Like it looks pretty clean. Where's the hell is Kreiser? Where is... oh, there he is. Where there is Kreiser. Do you even to pop a pet out? Hold on. Are you trying to actually duel me? Trying to actually duel me? Bro, I don't have... okay, I guess I'll try it. I don't have a bow. I don't have a bow. Well, that was a lot of damage in single global, by the way. Well, I'm dead. I just burned. I don't have my cube set up. I don't even have a bow. Kreiser, are you gonna join in, by the way? Krei's good. So yeah, late February or March, I guess. That's what a lot of people are suggesting. Like based on the last PTR, which took about 11 months of development. If this one is about the same, minus like the holiday break that they had, it should be out on like, people are saying like 14th of February or like 18th of February. So like 15th would be like the release, I guess. 15th release, or 22nd, or 8th if the circuit launches like on 18th of March for the AWC. So it'll be before that. So we don't really know. Who trying to duel me? Are you actually trying to duel me? Hold on, I gotcha. Wait, double tap, short trap. I like how explosion shot does like 10k damage to you, by the way. I have a literally two-hander. I like people try to duel me while I have a two-hander, bro. All right, chat. PTR restarting. Servers are restarting in about 1:45. After servers restart, when they're back up, we get him back in here and we're doing some more duels. Yeah. 22nd February or March 1st. Someone watched predicted. Yeah, all of it are pretty good predictions. It definitely has to be before March 18th if that's when Season 3 AWC starts, right? It has to be. Because it would be kind of silly if, like, oh, the patch isn't out, but Season 3 started. You know what? The earlier the better. If you look at the video, so easy to download, really easy. Yeah. PTR to download is really easy. Really easy to get. What's up, Worthworth? It's been a while since I've been last on. What happened to you, man? What happened to your Discord? It looks like you made a new Discord account? What happened to your original Discord? How you doing, by the way, bud? Hope you're having a good one. We're hanging out on PTR doing some duels. Servers are going down, though, so we'll wait for them to restart. We'll get back in here. Is still a furry? I love that you're a furry, by the way, Chicago. I love that you're a Volpera. Something about it looks just so funny. Like you have a big wolf hat while you got like a snout. You got like a snout on top of a snout. I don't know why, it looks kind of cute, but also funny at the same time. You also should get a chance for your weapons too. Might as well. How's it going? What's up, Marcel? How you doing, my man? Hope you're good, my guy. How you doing? How you doing? Servers are restarting in 15 seconds, boys. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't count. I graduated from AFBD. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, isn't that like a military thing, or some academy? Yeah, I forgot about that, Worthless. Actually, I forgot that you were gone for like a bit. Okay, well, hopefully the servers will come back up soon. We're just gonna be here. Yeah, how did that go? Yeah, I have the worst memory. WoW 10.0 leak with the Dragon Isles insane. Hope it's not fake. Oh, should we make a video on Dragon Isles leak? Talk about it. Chat, should I do that? Should we do that on this channel? Do a leak about the 10.0 Dragon Isles? I think we should. I think that'll be a pretty easy video to make. It's just me talking about it. The Dragon Isles. Looks good, no cap. I think I'm made Volpera. Yo, it does look good, doesn't it? It actually looks good. Yes? Okay. I think I will. Wasn't it MMO Champion League, right? We'll get a video out on it at some point. Watch link is for PTR. Which link? On the Discord general section. If you look at the pin, it'll be like, if you scroll down just a little bit, it'll be how to download PTR pin. There will link there in the general section on Discord. Oh, that's a good oh my god, SGK Harry. That looks good. Oh my goodness. That looks so good. Oh my god. What is that? It's some kind of beef, right? It has to be. That looks so good. Hell yeah. Would it be a good vid? Could bring new viewers in as well? Maybe. Possibly. Although, I don't know. I just feel weird about talking about leaks and stuff. Here's a leak. Posted for obvious reasons from Marcel. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this leak then. Since the PTR servers are down, chat, I want to give you guys my opinion on this leak, but I want to save a lot of that for a video. 10.0 leak. Throwaway because of obvious reasons. Actual leak taken from private game Discord. So I've seen that part where people said game dev Discord. It's very unlikely because a lot of like their official stuff uses different things than Discord. But is it possible? I guess so. Let's just read it as is, because a lot of the leaks, it's just like wishful thinking. A lot of it is false because there've been some leaks in the past, but they're just surrounded by so many leaks that's just fan wishful thinking. Let's wait until PTR is back up. Run list? Okay, well we give like 5 minutes. We'll look at this. Dragon Isles, new zone, new race, black dragons, new system world shaping. Like, are we gonna be like humans that transform into dragons, or like just literally just dragons? Like, how would armor fit on them? And the Shadowlands, identified jailer, ruptured with jailer planets, consequences of some stay on wild lists and events. Describe the state of Azeroth, Magna runs back from diamond form. 925 pre-expansion event being put together is huge, lots of reused assets. Events like earthquakes and invasions. Massive time walking event being designed for mini season of mastery across lots of Azeroth-centric dungeons and raids. I think it's likely they'll do time walking stuff because they've been doing a lot of good stuff with time walking. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to do a bunch of time walking like events, because that shit pounds. Like literally, I like it so much. I literally use the jargon of like early 2000s. Dev 1 players familiar with the history of Azeroth before 10.0 big tour events. I guess it would make sense. Crazy Strong, Skullborn, Manted, Elemental Invasions across Kalimdor. I can see it. Garadon, Son of Galakron, new world boss. I like new world bosses. Son of Galakron. Wasn't Galakron a dragon? New X-Pack. Put together is the biggest blizzard ever produced. The entire cinematic is well over a year. All Shadowlands pre-rendered cinematics were scrapped. The whole team moved on to this. It's a love letter to Azeroth, mirrors original WoW launch cinematic that ends Azeroth being born. As a result, jailers assault Azeroth, the eternal born world soul. She's a dragon, sort of. Oh, I kind of like that idea. Like, I don't know what a world soul will look like, but what if it is a dragon? That'd be dope. World souls are unique, and Azeroth has shaped the planet for eons. Not wrong, but we've only seen like one. We've seen Argus, but I guess that could be shaped, right? Massive dragon that all the ASUS fought before. Yeah. It was like a fat dragon, wasn't it? Dragons are tied directly to Azeroth and sort of dragon progenitor. That's kind of, you know what? That sounds kind of cool. Like, you know how you have the Titans, and you have like the Mogu-shaped Titans, and you have like the normal-shaped Titans that look like dudes and chicks. You know, think of like the Pantheon, beards, or like just normal looking. And then you have like, what, mecha gnomes kind of Titans. Like, those are all kinds of shapes and forms and sizes. And it's kind of cool to have like one that's shaped of a dragon. We just back? Alright, we'll get it back on. That's kind of cool. Let's put Dragon's High directly. Let's put Dragon Isles who shaped the world. There's a plan to take it, a beating over the last couple of decades, dire consequences. So are we just doing like clean up the planet? Like, is it going to be a daily quest to clean up the beaches? Azeroth's a character described as a Leo from Fifth Element. Supreme being that's with the mind of a child. Players need to help her unlock her powers to heal the planet. She's in Temple of Dragon Isles and Thrall of Rathion. Lots of Earth Warder lore. Cool. Has her own talent tree. Looks like an old school talent tree from classic players. Help her by training her via tree. World bond ability. Oh, come on. Is this going to be another system? Another bard power? World bond ability. I wouldn't be happy seeing that. New abilities like Covenant abilities, no additional locked-in choices. Everyone gets the same abilities. Abilities have secondary effects depending on the zone you're in. I just want like class abilities. One example is a bit of dimensional exactly like looks like grapple hook. I like grapple hook. Can I just get like 12 abilities, all of them grapple hook, just like a grapple everywhere? Dragon Isles changes over world shaping, cold massive zone desert into a forest. That's kind of cool though, seeing the world change. New world shape abilities unlocked. Water walking, flying, teleporting, spectral sight, treasure finding. If that's the world shaping abilities are, if that's, I don't know. I don't like the idea of like more bard powers. I'm not happy about that. Maybe like bard powers for like, I don't know, like super jump or like teleporting out in the open world. I'm fine with that. But like powers that you'll be doing and using in raids and dungeons, I think we've had enough. Black dragons. I like Worgen. Customize the dragon to humanoid appearance. Humanoid can be in your race, so like I guess they're gonna be like hunch over. That's cool. Horn tails, jewelry scales, molten blood, which is a cool new effect. Dragon form means to travel into racial abilities. Black dragons can be rogues, warriors, mages, druid. Okay, well I don't know about a druid. I mean, I guess we have Zandalari, he could be dinosaurs, but like at least Zandalari dinos are likely. But like, how are you gonna get a bear dragon druid? Is it just me? Hunter, warlock, priest, shaman, and paladin. A paladin? Paladin, Shaman. I mean, I guess like Shaman to some extent, but Paladin. Black Druid lore and shapeshifter forms are super fun. So they're fun. I don't know. I don't know. There's some things about it that make me want to believe like, oh, this is real. But then it's like when you have like their shapeshifter forms are super fun. It's almost like it was written in as if they're trying to imitate like a suit over at Activision Blizzard, trying to sell the expansion I do to like the rest of the board. I call it super fun and metrically engaging and a value for our customers or something like that. You know what I mean? It just sounds like one of those words. Yeah, it just makes you think like it just adds like a little bit of like fakeness to it. Like I think it's supposed to add like, oh, it's like corporate speak, but I think that just does the opposite for me. Makes you less believable into it. Like it all sounds really cool. Like I kind of am on board if this was a thing. All right, we'll get to have a whole discussion on it in a separate video. That could be separate content. Alrighty, hopping back on PTR, boys. Get your groups ready. We have 5 ready? Let's go. Is it gonna do it to me now for PvP next patch? I find it kind of lacking. Outlook kind of slaps in current patch. I think it's gonna be pretty good in next patch. So I think it'll be fun if you want to main Outlook for PvP next patch. It's kind of pumps right now. Cry's good. Oh, draining. Whoa, is it Destro or is he Affy now? Or maybe Affy. No, he's Destro. Alright, gang. Whenever you guys are ready, whisper me real quickly. Whisper me if you have groups, and we'll get more duels up and running. Legit can't find anywhere to download it. Milkman, there is a link to download PTR. We have a video. Okay, so if you join our Discord, link down below, head over to chat called General. At the top, there's a pin. It looks like a pin. You click pin messages, and you scroll down twice. So you have to do this move with your finger twice at most. And it'll be right there, a video, scout guides and stuff, how to download PTR, quick guide. It's just about a minute, tells you exactly how to get PTR. You hop on you follow the video guide and you download PTR and you're good to go. It's that easy. So if you do that, you'll be able to find it, my guy. 5 up. All right, Belcher got a group. Do we have a second group? Do we have a second group, boys? Watching the vid, but I guess I'm just dumb. Well, the vid tells you exactly what website to go to. You could also like just tap in the website itself, I guess. Makes you wonder though, if not Dragon Isles, what other concept would it have for an expansion? Only 2 options: Dragon Isles, The Void, Outlands, and Draenor. I would guess like a light versus dark kind of thing. Got a group? Kron, who's the leader of the group? Have them whisper me. Is it Sentry still? Is Sentry Archie lead? Archie Archie Sham lead? If it's Archie, then we're good. It is Archie, I think, right? Sentry, here we go. 3 out of 5. Oh no, they need 2 more boys over on Team Horde, and we'll have a group together. Boys, if you guys want to join in for the 5v5 1v1 duels, the groups are back in. The groups are back on the table. We got ourselves a 5-man group with Atherman and Chicago ready, and we got ourselves a Sentry and Chrysler on that other team as well. Wait, is he trying to actually duel me? I mean, I guess we could try it, right? I got an auto attack weapon, so let me go and auto attack you. Let me hit you with my axe or scythe. Hold on, look at this. I don't have a weapon. I'm survival. Oh, I'm out of the sorry trinket. I kind of want to trinket and walk into it. Damn. Yo, can you burst me? Hold on. If I heal you, can you burst me? My trinket. Yeah, might be. I tried to trinket and walk back into it, but but no trinket. I legit tried to walk into it. Can you burst me? Like, give me the biggest one shot you can do, like from a single opener, like the biggest all in. I want to see how you do it. We need 2 more boys over in Sentry team. I think got someone a full duelist gear 41k. That's kind of huge. That can be pretty giga. I want to see the burst you can do. It's another Draenor expansion. Well, I don't know about another Draenor expansion. Like, I wouldn't want to go to another world. That's like an alternate universe kind of deal. Is anyone killing openers? Hit me with it. You made his own group? Hell yeah. We got ourselves Team Sentry. Trying to get some more boys in here. Have a group ready? Yo, Atho got a group. Hell yeah. Is it Bellator that's lead, or I guess Sentry? Oh, that's a burst right there. Yo, Speedful got the numbers, man. Yo, that's huge. What the... What is it? Opener with like a cheap shot or mark for death? Kidney? Was it? Echo and Reprimand. Hit me with that. Eviscerate. Eviscerate. I guess it would make sense to eviscerate, and you got Shadow Blades and eviscerate again. That is actually kind of giga. Wait, did you hit me with eviscerate? Eviscerate, eviscerate? Wait, did you cheap shot? Kyrian? Eviscerate? Eviscerate? Marfred, eviscerate? Wait, that's actually kind of giga. Wait, that's triple. That's huge. Have a group ready? Alright, I think I got a group ready. We got Senchu with the second group. If you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. You guys are more than welcome to. More than welcome. I have no idea. They use the reverse Draenor invasions, things like they made Azeroth instead. I guess they could do that, couldn't they? I guess they could. I guess they could. Chuck him. 5%? That is giga. That is mass. Wait, let me heal for you. I want to see another burst out of this man's. I'm enthralled with how he does it. Maybe the link is fake, but the concept expansion is really good. Dragon House, but different. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. The concept sounds cool. I think it has really nice bones. Well, maybe like bone. It has okay, good bones on it. I won't say amazing bones, but good bones. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got a little bit of food, but I'll save that one for a little later. Yeah, I'll save that one as a snack for later, and then I'll save you as a snack for later. We need 2 more for Team Century and Chrysler boys. 2 more on the horde if you guys want to join in. We said 2 more boys, 2 more hordes. We got ourselves another 5-man group for more duels. These are really fun. It's a fake league, but the zone is legit coming. The Zona could see it. Yeah, the Zona could see it. I could see it. 5 out of 5, but made Atho lead. Oh, you're good, Chucky. You're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Atho's lead. We got him. And we got Sentry. Needs 2 more boys and we'll be good to go. Just 2 more. 2 more boys. 2 more. And we're here. These guys actually should join him in, man. What are they doing? They should join him in. But Demon Hunter would be good in 9 too. I think so, Leo. They have a really interesting combinations of legendaries and a pretty damn good tier set now. I think this should be a pretty good spec. It's hard to tell what's going to be giga or it's going to be strong in 9.2 because it's too early. But my gut feeling says they got some improvements. And there should be more like viability in builds. I think it should be pretty good. I think this should be pretty damn good. I don't think they're going to be bad. Alright, well I don't have a weapon Chrysler, but you can hit me. You can hit me. Biggest one shot. Damn. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. I want to see the biggest one shot. Damn. Give me that biggest go. Immolate. Into immolate. Immolate. Immo. Immo. Just trying to proc something. Trying to proc something. They got an immo on me. Generate. Decimating bolt. And boom. Oh, that actually is huge. That's actually huge. 70k. Now I got my cookie. Hell yeah. That's giga. Like, in your opinion, what are the 5 classes that you think will be good in 9.2 that we know now? Too early to call. I can't tell you what is going to be good. Chat. It's way too early. It's early morning. Way too early in the morning to tell you. 1. Second, all I can tell you is what I think might be good. What I have a good feeling on, but you shouldn't take my feelings into consideration of what you think is going to be a good class. Just a class for you to watch out for. That's all. 5 classes that you think will be good in 9.2. Are we talking PvE or PvP? Let's also be more specific. Are you thinking like dungeons and raids, like Man Plus and raiding, or are you thinking like PvP? Because that's going to be a different answer. Unless you're like, I just kind of want to play the game. Like, what's going to be pretty good in everything? Then I can give you some choices. I don't know what to mean. I feel you, but like, what are you thinking of playing? PvP? Stuff will change again. So for PvP, I think Paladins are looking pretty damn good right now. Like, Retribution Paladins with the Necrolord, unless you see some nerfs, I think they're going to be pretty giga. Rogue's also pretty good too. So is Warrior. I think Druid as well. Like, Pharaohs are going to be pretty nuts. Boomies are going to be pretty good too. I think Healers as well is going to be really good as well. Man, it's a lot easier if I could like tell you maybe like my top 3 for healers, top 3 for range DPS, top 3 for melee. Top 3 for range, I don't think, for healers, I don't think it's going to change too much. Unless monks get something interesting and new. Like, none of them are bad. But I think Rusted Shamans are going to be pretty damn strong. I think Holy Paladins are looking good too. I don't know if they'll actually use the tier set, but I think they might. There are some synergies with certain, I mean, I guess if you go Necrolord, for example, if you are trying to go for as many wings as possible. But even if you go Kyrian, that's also really good too. I don't see priests having some really broken legendaries or tier sets. They'll still be good, but like they won't have anything busted, in my opinion. For melee, Warrior, Rogue, Monk, Feral Druid, Pala. For ranged, I think Warlocks are going to get better because of the Necrolord combo that they get. That's even more damn. Even more damn. I think Warlocks are actually going to get better. I'm not saying they'll be good, but I think they'll be better because of that Necrolord Burst that they can do now. That's going to give them more consistency. I think Enhanced Shaman is also going to be pretty good, but like not as... It's going to have like, I don't know, in terms of comp viability, like how many options it'll have. It might just not have too many options, too many choices, but it won't be bad. Like in Duels, it does really well. Right? Mages are good, they've always been. I think Shadow Pits are going to be giga. Shadow Pits are going to have weird pet builds. That's going to just give them so much damn. Shadow Pits are actually going to be pretty high. If I had to do the last one... I don't know how good Elish Shamans are. Such a god of 4-5. We just need one more horde over for the 5-5 duels, boys. We got ourselves some more duels of the day. Yeah, it's way too early. All right, this is why it's so. Do you think Unholy will become viable in PvP? It will be better. I think with a Necrolord big grip, the pet focus, especially if you can summon pets constantly, and maybe if you use the tier set for the free for the free executes, that could be pretty good as you like force some pressure, get the big execute. I don't think it'll run the 4-piece because that'll be a lot of commitment, but the 4-piece to buff your pet damage by up to 20% and 5% baseline, that'll be really good if you can get a really high atom level. So actually, I think Unholy will improve. Yeah, I think Unholy will improve. I don't know if it'll be good or better, but I know it'll have much more improvement, especially if you can land that execute with the Soul Reaper. Because if you get the execute Soul Reaper, all your pets do more damn. And if you get all your pets attacking all at once, that's going to be huge. Druid set bonus seems clunky, 3 minutes CD. It does reduce the CD of Berserk though, so you are going to get like less than a 3 minute, around 2 minute or a minute and a half in like Mythic Pluses. I think that one is going to be giga. That one's going to be really deadly. It's going to be like they'll pop Berserk on you in a stun while you have the Swarm on you, and you run the Lego to speed up your dots. That's going to be insane. When I'll ask you, what do you think is the most fun melee in PvE, like top 5? Melee? Yo, Rogues are a ton of fun. You got 3 specs of Sub, Outlaw, and Assassination. There's always going to be something you enjoy. I personally find Monk pretty fun as well. I think their Mastery rotation is a joy to play. Enhancement Shaman is also pretty fun for me as well. I like the different procs you can do, and there's so many good legendaries they got. So you're going to have some really good gameplay out of it. There's opportunities for like a variety of different builds. Last two, I think Warrior's good. I like Fury a lot more than any other spec, but I think Warrior's really, really good. Fury in particular, I'm a big fan of that one. And if I had to do one more melee, fun, it's between the Survival Hunter and Death Knight right now. I love the pet builds that you can do with Unholy. I like the Frost gameplay too. Even though I don't think they're getting a new tier set. That's actually kind of sad. Wait, I want to check this out. I think they made a blue post telling the Frost DKs are not getting a new tier set, which is actually kind of sad. There we go. Changes. How are we doing on teams, by the way? We just did a one more in the horde, boys, for 5v5 1v1 duels. After we got a team, so introducing the +1 and we're done. Get him in here, boys. Get him in here, yeah? But take a look at this. Set a blue post on a Blood DK, Frost DK, all that stuff. Hey, folks. Latest PTR build. Want to give you some updates on Death Knight sets and tuning. A disclaimer, tuning tier sets happen all across classes simultaneously, so while you may feel tier sets have been buffed unjustly, the same net across the board as the neutral variants basically make them pretty close to one another in gains. Unholy. So far been well received. Some of you may have noticed the 4-piece a little different than posted a while back, but overall seeks to keep the same execute theme while not trying to entirely set the power in those windows. Okay, good. Yeah, so the Unholy tier set, they changed a little bit. They like the interaction, you just smash, Scourge Strike Shadows with that regards to Unholy's core gameplay. It would feel unsatisfying, but necessary to perform optimally. Address the feedback that while you execute window, you just smash, scourge strike, and clone shadows without regards for all its core. Yeah, so they're changing it so that you don't necessarily just screw your rotation over as soon as you get into the execute window. And buff and festering wounds to burst. Yeah. Make only 2 stack harvest time on scourge strikes. 2-piece stack harvest time on scourge strikes and clone shadows. Cause festering wounds to burst. Let's cause feedback. Overall intended to see how this one performs. Our testers handle hands on it. Yeah, they're tested. Blood DK. Whenever you take damage, your weapon has a chance equal to your parry chance to lash out. Hard striking your attacker gets your weapon summons 2 weapons. This change has few. Oh, no, I'm trying to do that. 2 advantages: triggering when you're not the main tank. Like still triggering when you're not the main tank. Whenever you take damage, your chance, but still in range, and triggering more often versus certain enemy types. Also would have affected previously. Those are permanently cast spells. Wait, what? So instead of parrying, it's whenever you take damage. Okay, interesting. Should ship at higher internal cooldown than previously had because of the active. Lastly, they're still tracking down the 4-piece function as an actual hard strike that's proven hard to fix. Frost, bad news, you're not getting a new tier set basically. Yeah, so they're overall. Sorry, I was like really muttering to myself when doing this. Still looking for +1 on Horde for Team Sentry, but on Holy Tier set alike, it's a little different. They don't want you to just start spamming Scourge Strike and Clone Shadows when the enemy is on execute, so you can just spam execute on them. They wanted to keep like the core gameplay while taking advantage of the tier set. Blood DK, they changed it so that whenever you take damage, you have a chance to lash out with a hard strike. Your weapon has a chance to lash out with a parry, to lash out at the enemy, equal to your parry chance. So normally just to be when we parried, you have a chance to lash out, but against casters it did nothing. So now it's whenever you take damage, you have a chance equal to your parry chance to lash out, which is better. This will give a lot more uses of the parry, and hopefully will allow you a lot of value. They're still trying to figure out how to get the hard strike to function like the free hard strikes from your weapons, the free lash out hard strike to function like a normal hard strike, because there's tier set bonuses. I think with a strength stacking buff, every time you get a free lash or every time you hard strike, it should stack the strength, so it'll be a pretty big giga. As you're playing defensively, as you're like getting hit, you're just getting free hard strikes, and that stacks you a giga strength buff, and then you just get stronger and tankier from that. So that should be pretty good. For Frost DK though, it looks like they're not able to not able to really get the tier set rolling out. Frost will function 2 bounce piece, so they want to make a 2-piece where it's like you have a higher chance of using running power to get a free proc of killing machine, which is basically equivalent to like what the 8% chance for crit, and the one to like all those kill machine procs give you a stack and strength buff, but that didn't work out nearly as well. The Frost tier set is set on the tuning goals at the moment, so it's like it's about the same power as every other class is getting, so it's there. Like the 8% crit is just a lame and a boring tier set, but it does work. Frost is likely to stay as is, but just kind of sucking. So we'll see, maybe Frost will evolve in the future, hopefully. Alright, Chrysler and Sentry, we still need a +1 on the Horde, boys. Fear looks nice for 9-2, maybe Arms meta is over. Yeah, I'm hoping Fear will become a lot stronger in 9-2. Like, we've played Arms for so long, and I think Arms should have some viability. I think it's going to be really good for the Mythic Pluses. It's definitely got really good AoE. What are these guys speaking Russian over here? They got a Russian click over here, dude. What the? Literally a Russian click over here. We got the English speakers. What is this with the Russians? Yo, Sentry, do we have a 5? We're ready? Have 5? But is it a +1, man? But is it a +1 for Sentry and Chrysler? Otherwise, wait, they're ready? I think they're ready. Wait, hold on. Are they ready? Spectator match. Sentry. Oh, Sentry says he's ready. So we'll see if the actual 5-man or not. But he says he's ready. Alright, boys, we got another duel up and running for the day. You think Warlock will be good for PvE? It should be better. The tier set is pretty good. Or at least it's better than it was. And they're continuing to iterate on it, which hopefully should make it pretty decent. They actually don't have a bad tier set at all, in my eyes. Alrighty, gang. Hopefully we'll get a bit of variety here. Hopefully it won't just be paladins blasting everybody out of the game. Alrighty, chat. We got another 5V5 1v1 duel on the way. Let's see where it goes from here. Let's see how things go. I gotta download it. Milkman, you're more than welcome to join us. Let's perma rogue for like assassin. Spec rogue is gonna be assassin's gonna be pretty good Falcon. I'll be playing Auto most likely. That's my favorite spec, but if things change, I might be swapping my main. I'll see just how, like, where our tier set is at by the end of the development. I'm excited though. Twitch. Got us all together, team 1. Oh, what the? Oh, did my... Oh, no. Hold on. My key bindings for commentator mode all up and died. Hopefully that works. UI reset, hopefully, maybe. Okay, we got ourselves Cries good over on the team 1. We got ourselves Fellback as a Feral Druid. We got ourselves Harry Styles over as a Handsome Shaman with Hookah gonna be first up, as well as Arhi. Hook gonna be first up versus Visual. Can I call you Visual? What is a tabard, by the way? That is like a Misa Pandaria tabard. It kind of clips weirdly against the rest of your robe. It doesn't seem to really flow that well. Nutty. Hookah is going to be up as a base mastery hunter. And we got Visual looking to get himself a bit of a reset. Gotta be the freezing trap, waiting for him, does trick it out of it. Looks like he's gonna go for the big full burst out of the Feral Druid with the full 4-piece hero set. Got the Hero's Blade onto Hook. We got himself a wall, gonna be that Kyrian burst to follow. Mosaka has himself a big crit on top of it. Visual is gonna be resetting behind the pillar. Hook is able to get a couple of casts into him. But since Visual was able to get away from Resonant Arrow, you know, like I had that line of sight of the Feral Druid, even though he's behind the pillar. Visual is hanging out by the freezing trap, gonna be caught, and Hook is gonna be able to get a concussive shot around the corner. He does need to get himself line of sight of the Feral Druid in order to blast out the most amount of damage. I wonder if the hunter, like the Feral Druid, is playing out to his tier set. Hook going for a trinket, as Visual going for the reset. Is Visual Necrolord? I believe he is. Might be able to go for a flush kick behind the pillar, leap it back onto Hook, trying to go for even more damage. Offense is up. Hook going for a faint death with the drone shot to follow, trying to deny the amount of dodge that are getting ramped up on him. And Visual goes behind the pillar, bear form. Flash cut trying not to get interrupted. It doesn't look like Hook is going to be attacking him from up here. It's going to go for a kill command. Visual leaping at him. There's going to be a wall available in case he needs it, but that freezing trap is going to have to sit it. No trigger for a while. Kyrian bursts up. Visual charges in. Quick main, locking down the burst from Hook. Might be able to have enough damage to bind him down. Might be able to have the pressure here, looking for that big old bite, looking for the dodge. Hook might just be going down to the dam. It looks like Visual does end up swarming him down. With Harry Styles going to be up next as an Hanson Shamanson looking to land a flame shock onto Visual with Ghost Wolves joining in, but he's not playing the early Ghost Wolves. Looks like this man's playing Ascendance. I wonder, Venthier. So it looks like there was a Chain Harvest is going to put a free flame shock onto Visual, but it's going to have some cooldown reduction elements to it. Harry does go for a full Bloodlust, growing all huge, but can't quite connect with Visual. Visual does have an Ursus for him, so it looks like he's going to be able to get away and get out of there pretty quickly. And Visual's looking for a full-blown reset. Harry is going to be able to get up and melee. Is he playing the full-blown, I wonder if he's going for a Wind Fury playstyle. He's going to have to purge off the Thorns and Visual with a Barsky, getting some damage into Harry. I wonder if Visual is getting Berserk back real soon. Actually, in 30 seconds, whenever he spends and whenever he builds, actually I think only whenever he spends comp points, he does get a shortcut down on the Berserk, which is going to give him quite a bit of value in dam. That Berserk bleed, as well as the buys that follow, is kind of massive. Harry getting kind of low in health, does go for a bit of healing. He is getting super low, needs all the mainstream in order to get back up in it. Visual just kind of dancing on him. Oh, it looks like just letting the bleeds work down the Shaman. As he went for a Sunder, it looks like the Shaman was just not getting any maelstrom whatsoever. Quick amendment to Arhi, does go for the big Berserk bleed on top of it. Arhi dropping down the Ghost Rules to help him heal. It's going to try to drop down a Stun Totem. Going to be a knockdown by Visual. Actually, not only knocking down Arhi to get CC, but also running out of that Stun Totem as well. So that worked out wonders for him. Going to be Fate Transfusion. Visual might be in trouble. It's going to go and bear from, get himself a little bit of a self-heal. Quick bash to Arhi. It is going to be DR. And Visual is going to jump down onto the platform. This is looking for the reset. Arhi is going to be charging in with a soul shape. As a Shovel Tusk, I learned what those things are. And that's going to Shovel Tusk. Visual super low now, but actually get blasted out. Oh! Big elemental blast right in the Druid's back. Absolutely just decimated him. Man, that was a rough damn. And Chicago going to be up next as a Volpera. Oh my goodness. The furry joining the furries. But Chicago actually doesn't look bad at all. Look at him going for a nice battle versus Arhi, letting him go for a bit of a reset. Chicago trying to get it as even of a duel as they can. Arhi walking into the duel with mostly full cooldowns going back, so it's actually going to be a pretty even between the two. And they're actually playing a very similar build, both playing like an elemental focused build. Maybe with a lot of master stacking, maybe with a more haste. Gonna be Ghost Wolves as well as Ghost Raptors joining in. The Raptors are from Chicago. Gonna be Chicago getting kind of low. Arhi, both of them dropping down Earth Elementals, so both of them got big defenses rolling here. Lots of healing with the Maelstrom. And I'm gonna guess both of them Ventir, or I know that Arhi is a Night Phase, so he has cooldown reduction on the Ghost Wolves whenever he uses it. Stun onto Chicago with a big Night Phase. Chicago is gonna trinket into an interrupt onto Arhi, denying him some of that cooldown reduction, but also denying him some of the damage as well as the big heal. Looks like Chicago is gonna bail out of there for a second. Arhi is gonna stay on the top side of the platform. The Ghost Wolves are still attacking Chicago, and Chicago swapping out to a Fleshcraft. Chicago will have a pretty big haze buff whenever they use Primordial as well. Or actually, whenever they use Primordial and then they use the Lightning Bolt proc, they'll get a haze buff depending on how many Lightning Bolts they struck. So I think they can get like 16% more haze. Is it like 8% per bolt, or is it 4%? I'm not sure. I don't think anybody's ever played with that Covenant Legendary at all. Sundra onto Arhi, no stun to follow. Gonna be a totems down, but I'm not sure what totem. It's gonna be stun totem. Chicago is gonna go for a hex on Arhi, but he does go for an interrupt. Being an Orc, he does have that stun reduction. Sunder on Chicago, no stun totem out of Arhi. Is going to get the static totem on Chicago, does try to take him out, but by then, the static totem comes crashing down. Arhi just trying to nail down Chicago with a couple of last few lightning bolts that he needs. Shovel Dust form activated with that soul shape, and Chicago is just a bit on the defensive here. Arhi getting hit with a slow. Chicago sends an Ellie Blast at him, does chunk him out and damage a bit. Chicago's health is still a little bit behind. Popping off a wall, Arhi holding on to his. Arhi's kind of low on mana. Chicago has a little bit of mana, but looks like they're just going to separate away from Arhi, hit him with Sunder, just to back up out of them. Going to be the Primordial Bolt set up. Could be a pretty big haze buff on top of it. Maybe could make that haze buff super aggressive. Walls up for Arhi, as that is a stun by Chicago. Arhi actually chooses to trinket out of that stun totem, just to keep the chase on Chicago. Chicago Ghost Raptors back up and available. The Nietzsche is going to use it, going into the Raptor form, just to keep himself afloat here. And Arhi looks like he's going to be backing up out of there. Going to be the static totem. Chicago does not get caught in it. I think Arhi would have catch the Ghost Raptors in that totem possible. Looks like Chicago got himself a bit of a reset. So did Arhi. Chicago trying to play the mana game as best as possible. Trying to get whatever natural free healing from going into Ghost Wolf or Ghost Raptor form. But whenever the Shaman uses Ghost Wolf, if they're running the right PvP talent, they just get natural like healing over time. Percentage healing every few seconds. Chicago just trying to use their mana in combat as best as they can. Arhi is dropping down a big LA Blast. It doesn't do nearly as much damage towards Chicago. Got himself a full flash kept up and running, so Chicago could have himself a pretty big defensive to get aggressive. That shield will keep him rolling, will not use mana on a defensive for nearly as long. Or nearly as much. Might be able to get a big setup onto Arhi. Both exchanging Ellie Blast. Gonna be Arhi. Continue to get big zabs onto Chicago. Chicago also with big zabs. Fleshka finally falling off. Wall up for Chicago. Is gonna use their mana in order to heal. Arhi is behind on mana a little bit. Static Totem to keep Chicago in place. Is gonna use Soul Shape in order to get away. The Frostic is gonna slow him down though. It's gonna be quite slow. Trying to get himself whatever heal he can. It's gonna pop it over the wall. Chicago's getting kind of low now. Has plenty of mana to work with and plenty of mails to follow. As we're hitting only that 17% dampener, boys. As we get in that into the 8-minute mark, as we get into a couple more minutes of this duel, the healing is going to be heavily reduced. But it looks like in 9-2, both Shamans are able to keep competing with Arhi with a score reduction as a Night Fae, and Chicago using that Necrolord Zap build. Which I wonder if that haze buff is any good for them. Gonna be stun totem down to Arhi. Maybe Chicago plays a play. That's gonna be stun totem onto Chicago. Gonna be Phaedra's Fusion, get interrupted. Chicago super low on health. Has plenty of mana. But do they have the Maelstrom? Ghost Wolves could be joining in. That's gonna be Ghost Wolves to Arhi as well. Chicago's gonna take a bit of that damn Sunder by Arhi. Ellie Blaster follow. Chicago is on the defensive here. Out of mana completely. All spent. Wall in about 18 seconds as the Horde, as the Orc Shaman pushing in. 8 minutes 38 seconds, and we got just a little bit more dampening, but it's already pulling pressure onto Chicago as they're at low health, low mana completely. The blue bars, the two blue bars they got are both super low. Static totem down, Chicago with a wall, trying to see if they can maybe tussle with Arhi, as Arhi got big storm strikes back to back flying at Chicago. Chicago with that wall is the last bastion of defense here. Just last move available. It's going to be more ghosts joining in. Has the grounding totem. Might be want to use the grounding totems for the future Ellie Blast. Whatever damage they can just separate away from their health bar will be good for them. Try to land a hex on Arhi into a flash cut right after. Arhi is just going to burn right through a flash cut shield. At this high dampening, that flash cut was just not going to hold up. GFunk giving Arky an opportunity to at least catch up a little bit of healing. Just kind of standing on top of him, chilling next to the guy. Give an opportunity to at least catch up. It's going to harpoon him as soon as he's ready. Arky's so just look at his grenade. Has an explosive like 20% of his health bar. Gonna be explosive shot together with explosions and with a death chakra. But GFunk going in for full damage. Arky has a wall ready for this burst. Did a bit of damage right before that wall was used and got himself the range with the Eagles. As long as he can stay away from Arky and not give him a lot of maelstrom, he'll be in a good spot. Arky hits him with a Sunder. Does he have a static totem? Arky super low in health. Could be really bad for him. Tries to drop a static totem on the GFunk to keep him in place, but the hero pulled out of it before the totem went down. Arky looks like covered a little bit of health. Try to go for Fate Transfusion onto GFunk. Looks like he was able to nail him just so a little bit and maybe get a little bit of the Fate Transfusion healing as Arky tip is getting low. Trying to keep himself rolling. That smallest of heal of Night Fae is skipping him a flow by just a hair. GFunk with a quick feint death. Does have a turtle in case things really go bad. And Arky is still at really critical health. It's going to be an explosive shot off of the Death Chakra, so it's going to put him in a really bad situation. Looks like he's trying to stay aggressive. It's going to be a Turtle Shell, and maybe Arky can follow up and do some damage to the pet. Generate some Maelstrom from the Raptor. GFunk trying to go for a bit of healing with many advantages. Sunder, but he does go for a feint death as the Sunder connects. Next Sunder to Arky could be really deadly unless he has a trinket. I think GFunk just might have him here. Trying to keep himself in range. Arky does get himself one more healing surge. The Ghost will join in. Lots of Maelstrom. Big alien blast. And actually, I think GFunk might be going down. The static totem not letting him go anywhere. Sunder for a second. Flash Cap, does he have an interrupt? He doesn't last second. GFunk barely held. Brings the jump into Arky with a kill shot. Oh my god, GFunk. How did he do that? How does he even do it? I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it, man. Wait, why is Chicago back? Somebody rush Chicago? Huh? Did Chicago DCN come back? It is going to be GFunk dueling him, right? I'm not sure what just happened. Why is Chicago back? What the... He just tried to fear Chicago out of here. It is either going to be Kron or it is either going to be Elfman. And Kron is straight up asleep, but Elfman might be ready to go. Yeah, I'm not sure why Chicago came back or how did they come back. Chicago back as a mascot, maybe? Maybe Chicago is just the cheerleader for their team. Just going to be doing the Valpera dance on the sidelines. That's exactly what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. Cry's good is going to go for the big old port. Is Elfman getting hit with a Mortal Coil? There's also going to be Decimate Bolt. Big cannonball set up. Maybe big damage. Elfman does bubble off this big burst out of Chrysler. And Elfman trying to see if he can slow him down. Reflect is up. I don't know if Elfman tried to go for a Hodge onto Chrysler, but that would have been reflected either way. Into a stun Cataclysm, maybe a fear. Elfman could be in a really tight spot. Normal bubble. So Chrysler, does he have a big Incinerate to follow? He just might. One Incinerate does a bit of damage, not enough to end him just yet. And it looks like Chrysler is playing the tier set. I think he's playing the 2-piece and 4-piece. Because I believe he did get a Blasphemy there, did he not? Maybe? Reincarnation? I don't think he'll be able to reincarnate while in arena. Yeah, so I think maybe like he DC'd, he came back and maybe the game brought him back up. That happened before, where somebody DC'd and then they came back when they reconnected and for some reason alive again. But yeah, Chaos Bolt into Elfman, maybe you can go for a big Immolate. Elfman is getting blasted at a distance. He does need to cover a pretty big gap to get next to Chrysler. Elfman is playing the Necrolord, so you just gotta get up melee. Gonna be the Succubus. See, that is a change in 9.2. The Succubus now will not break the damage immediately and will force the enemy to walk towards the Succubus with that CC. So you can actually position Succubus in an interesting spots where you could just get put in a bad position. Elfman does get blasted out by that Chaos Bolt with an Incinerate all together. Big damage combo. Does end up taking him out. Kronborg is going to be up next, trying to get some biggie damage onto Kreisgood. Kreisgood is going to pour it out of there. A couple of Incinerates. Leg Sweep is going to be up next. Ports out of there. And the Succubus in a good spot to maybe CC him in the other direction. Could totally do that. Going to be that diffuse magic, trying to reduce as much of magic damage as he can. So when joining in the fight, and Cry's good, I think he's trying to get himself in a better position. Wall as well as Flash Gift getting used to make sure he gets the biggest defenses as he's trying to survive the damage from Kron. Kron trick inside of with the Karma to follow. Cry's good trying to go for a fear, maybe. Reflect is up. I'm not really sure what he could really affect from Kron, but Cry's good is super low in health. Might just go down. Gonna be Decimated Bolt as he gets super low. And Fellbeck is the last one left. I didn't even realize Fellbeck was still on the team. But that is going to be a Feral versus Kron. As look at the spin to win to get him out, maybe. Fellbeck is the last one as we hit in that 15-minute mark. Maybe a Skull Bash to interrupt, but it's likely not gonna do it. Kron is playing the full Necrolord, so he does have the Marilyn Soulbind, got himself the CC immunity after channeling the Fleshcraft and Wild Channel Fleshcraft. Spinning Crane Kicks is going to be the Fleshcraft burnt through very, very quickly. Fist of Fury canceled by Kron is going to be BDB. I think it's a free BDB. Huge damage on Fellback though. What is going on? Fellback might be in trouble. Actually, Kron is on super low in health. Going to be a wall for Fellback. Big bite onto the shot, onto the monk. And Fellback is the last one. So Team 1 won this. Yeah, even though the game is continuing, the Team 1 is still won. I thought not taking Swelling Waves was a good idea. Still need a big healing Sag. Yeah, you guys do. Whoa, okay. I'm not even sure who got the most kills there, actually. We had a little bit of big damn out of Cries, but we had the Monk pop in. We had the Feral actually get a chance to play. We had a lot of back and forth between Chicago and Arhi, dude. The healing from these shamans is quite interesting, to say the least. Actually huge. What did you say? Chicago настолько силен, что может. Chicago is so Arky said Chicago is so strong they just came back to life. Came back from the dead. TRSL PTRSL PRT. What is PRT? Alright, we got another one. Said you got a 5-man ready. We have a second group, boys. Yo, here they all are. I was looking somewhere else, man. Detonate Figs, get back in there. Oh, really? Oh, wait, are they testing? Are they doing... They actually might be doing raid testing now, aren't they? Or maybe? Get a shot? Trinket? Is that just showing off how much damage? Dude, what is that burst with that trinket, by the way? Gliders roll hit me for 37,000 damage critical. Bro, that thing is nutty. That thing is nuts. Yeah, Speedful, that thing is kind of nuts. Alright, let's get back in there, boys, yeah? Athman and Sentry, give him all a chance yet again. We gotta get Mogdom in these deals again. Mogdom so far hasn't got to play at all. I don't think he's on either teams right now, though. Speedful, that was kind of nutty. Thanks for the chief. I feel like it's good, damn, but I have to be on target. If I leave gaps, it's not valuable. Yeah, there are some classes out there. There are some classes where you need to be on target the whole time. Hand Sealer nerfed? I don't think so. They did nerf the versatility value with the double trinket, which technically does nerf some of the healing and off-healing elements for classes. Instead, they gave you more primary stat and more stamina. Sorry about that, boys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Might be something gets stuck in my throat. I'm good though. It just kind of came out of surprise, bro. The other day, my voice. You guys might have noticed my voice has been sounding kind of rough for the last few days. We only have 3 people in team 1. Might just have to redo. Where the boys at? But I had something stuck in my throat and I had to do a coughing fit. It really messed up my vocal cords. Twitch. And I just didn't want it to happen again. Better cough it out immediately. You know what I mean? What is going on? Where's the team? Team 1 doesn't have anybody. It's just Arky. Is he just gonna go for 1v5? Looks like he's just in there, dude. Elfman playing out that Necrolord. Let's see if he can do it. Arky playing that Skyfear Totem. I don't know if he played the Skyfear Totem last time. Got himself a wall. Actually, no wall. There's gonna be a wall now as he gets slammed down with a stun by Elfman. Is gonna have to go for a bit of healing. Decided, you know what? I'm gonna trinket this. Gonna be a big knife pitch fusion onto Elfman, trying to do the most amount of damage that he can. Might be able to keep it going here for a bit longer, potentially. I'll join in. He's got to change covenants and stuff. Wait, are you actually in queue? Elfman actually getting really, really low. It looks like already got a lot of damage in. It looks like a lot of the team 1, like Kreiser, for example, is trying to join in, but he's just switching out conduits and covenant stuff first, which is interesting. Stun onto Arkim, as he does get himself a bit of a healing right before the stun connects. And Elfman just trying to see if he might be able to blast some Necrolord damage into him. Hand of Freedom to keep himself rolling. Arky going in for the Shovel Tusk Soul Shape form. Look at that face, dude. You can't really see the face because the portion of it like is ghosted out. It's a bit translucent. But you see them teeth, man. Got some dental. Damn, look at them choppers. Arhi though continuing just to get some damage into Elfman. Got him so Ghost was back up and running. No! Huge damage with the Knife Edge fusion just yet. but hopefully it's sometime in the future, yeah? Gonna be full damage by Elfman. Might be enough damage to just break through Arky. Is it potentially gonna be there? Arky does go for a battle match to get the most amount of healing stun or Elfman. Maybe the stun to follow. It's gonna be the boys actually slowly coming back in. At least Cry's good. Is it gonna get back in there? Elfman getting forced out to pop a bubble as he gets super extremely low. And now he does have him on the ropes. Elfman does not see a wings for at least 30 more seconds, so he might be in trouble. Page just has to eat it. It is gonna have to get himself a little bit of solid heals as he's building up resources off of the totem. Elfman super low in health. It looks like he's gonna get knocked down with a big old zap at the end. This guy kind of pinned against the wall. Didn't really have much of a choice there at the end. No cooldowns, nothing really coming up. And looks like he does go down. Chicago gonna be up next over on the team 2. Charging out versus Arky. They just had a hell of a game back and forth with one another. And Arky is going into this one maybe a little bit behind on cooldowns. Is gonna not have Ghostos, which is gonna be a little bit bad for him on the defensives as well as the offensive front, since it is a lot of his survivability. A lot of the healing comes from Maelstrom that these wolves can generate. Looks like Arky is gonna back up and just kind of chill in the back, letting Chicago walk up at him, try to see if he can hit him with slow. Frost Shock is getting exchanged as both the Shamans are in the duel. Ghostos joining in for Chicago. Rather Ghost Raptors. Chicago makes the first early blast happen of the night between these two. There's going to be Ghostos for Arky as well as he built up a little bit of Maelstrom. Chicago with a wall really early. As Arky not popping a wall, just instead going for as much self-healing as possible. Chicago dampening out a lot of damage they're taking. Arky trying not to get stunned up by the totem. And I'm not really sure whose totem that was behind that. I think maybe Arky dropped totem trying to get Chicago as the one for Sunder. Is that what happened? Arky still holding on to his wall. Again, just letting his mana just converted all that mana into the self-heal, which is a bit of a different duel between these two. Earth Elemental joining him for Chicago. Arky potentially might go for Earth Elemental zone. Ghosts are in. Chicago getting drained with the Fate Fusion. Fate Fusion is cleaving onto Chicago as well as the Earth Elemental, and Chicago still takes quite a bit of damage though. Was able to interrupt the Fate Fusion at the very end. Arky did burn a global just to get Ghostos up and running off of that short stun and then try the Fate Fusion. Probably should have done Ghostos, then stun, but then again, how are you going to predict that, right? How are you going to predict it? I think we just want to play into the cooldown reduction on those Ghostos. Chicago finds himself kind of low. Not a lot of mana. Arky with a wall, even though he's low himself. Chicago having to spend whatever little bit of mana they have left just to heal himself. It's going to be a static totem, not letting him go anywhere. Is going to be able to break away for a moment. Got him some sprint to get out of there. But Arky is going to be on their tail. Frost Shock on the way. Is got himself Soul Shape. Quick Thunder to stop him playing. Chicago was able to recover a little bit of mana. Does have a wall if they want to use it. Drop down a Sun Totem. Try to lure Arky at the last second into it, but didn't quite work out. Arky dropping down Sky Fury, which Chicago does eliminate pretty quickly. And I think Arky is still holding all the cards. He got mana, he got himself Earth Elemental. Chicago only has wall and a bit of mana to work with. He's gonna have to use the wall as early as possible. Maybe a Hex, trying to get interrupted. Gonna be a Flesh Scout. Arky with a Trinket, save the Trinket for that moment. Sundered by Chicago, super low in health. Walling this off, getting an early blast. Does get himself a bit of a healing. That wall is gonna keep you alive for a little bit while you wait for your mana to return bit by bit. Arky is getting kind of low as well, and then Chicago turns around with some big damage on Arky. Could be in trouble. Got himself Ghost Raptor, so there's going to be freebie damage under by Arky with an early blast into Chicago. Super low. Does Chicago get enough mana they need? All the mana in the world, and Arky does go for a Sunder at the very end. Is it G-Funk up next? It is G-Funk, giving Arky a bit of opportunity to at least catch up on mana, catch up on healing. Hits him with a freeze and a grenade into an explosive shot totem. That's going to be a huge explosion. Arky having to wall this off. No mana whatsoever. Mana drop down Sky Fury just to get himself some healing. Could get Ghostwolves up and running too. Going to be a stun by G-Funk. Arky super low on health. Still got wall for a little bit longer. Going to be Ghostwolves joining in. Maybe Arky can go for healing. Maybe Arky can recover. It is G-Funk with full flash cup, still keeping him alive right now. But Arky looks like he's actually going to be okay. I think this man is going to be a right harpoon as he's trying to soul shape out of there. It's going to catch him. Sunder and the stun, missing G-Funk completely. But Arky could at least get a bit of mana. Maelstrom. He needs Maelstrom, but also needs mana really badly. G-Funk just going in for a bit of a charge with a flank and strike. Arky got himself a little bit of mana, just get himself a small heal. Got himself the Earth Elemental to give himself a little bit more health. And G-Funk is just keeping him low. Gonna be Ghosted, just trying to get whatever heal he can. Oh, looks like he's gonna be going down. He tried his very hardest just to survive the damage as best as he could. And hey, it looks like by the time Arky played out the game, we actually have a full 5-man squad or a 4-man squad to play after. onto Archie. We got Harry in the back. We got us a fell back. Cries good. And Hook is going to be first up. Getting the stun onto G-Funk. Maybe can go for a binding shot to hook him in place. Instead, nope, we're just going to go for a Cobra shot. G-Funk does go for feint death really early. Double grenades onto Hook. I was just trying to see if he might be able to swing around the corner. Getting a couple of those Cobra shots in. Stun by G-Funk. They're putting in. Does save with the big damage. Going to be Hook with a surround of the fittest. 20% damage reduction. Is it going to be enough though? Going to be a binding shot. So he does make binding shot. He does hook him into place. Okay. G-Funk just get up in melee. Gonna be that Kyrian coming down for burst. Hook trying to get the most damage out onto G-Funk. I don't know if he's got him much. Gonna be a full turtle, but looks like the dots are gonna catch up to him. And also, how is Chicago alive again? Alright, Chicago, can you go up there on the pillars? You can be the halftime show. Doing the Volpera dance. Yo, who keeps resin Chicago? I'm not even sure. It has to be Kronborg or something. Yeah. So this is going to be the halftime show here. Just going to check in with Chicago. There we go, boys. I'm okay with that. So normally we don't like people resin. But Chicago, man. Chicago's funny. He logs off and logs back in. Oh, does he? Okay. Oh, wait. Harry Styles is actually going to blast it out. G-Funk did so much damage to him. I'm not even sure what happened. Big grenades at Harry. Just looking to try to see if he can surround this wall off and everything. Just trying to see if he can come back. Stun on the G-Funk. Maybe Harry can turn this around off of the stun. Big ascendance. Maybe he can get some big damage in. Wind strikes crashing through. Harry super low on health. Needs that Maelstrom of mana. 8 minutes of the duel. Dampen is kind of high. And G-Funk does get real low. Burns a turtle shell. Is that what you guys are doing? You guys are logging off to log back on. Alright, it's going to be the Shaman halftime show. Alright, well, we just had a duel. Wait, duel's getting back in. Freezing trap auto fell back. Is G-Funk going to go for a reset? He might just have to go for a reset. Turtle shell, camo, everything. Going to be a scary beast on the fell back. Is getting some dots in. The flesh script is going to absorb it. Maybe G-Funk can still go for a camo. Manning Benich, sending the pet in. Trying not to get Fellback to get a reset. That pet is going long distance. Going to be traps waiting for Fellback again. Tower Trap gets him out of stealth, and G-Funk is in the stealth. Alright, take him to the halftime show, boys and girls. Let's see this. There we go, dude. That's the halftime show we need. Because we could be watching a stealthy duel, right? We could be watching stealthies and stealth the whole time, but instead we could just be coming back for the Fellback, getting obliterated right now. Stun, but G-Funk huge. Kill shot to follow. What did he just do? He massacred that Feral. Alright, back to the halftime show. We got the halftime act here, and G-Funk is going to get himself a flesh cut up and running. We got ourselves Cries good over on that team. It's going to be Succubus CU forcing G-Funk over. Oh my, the Incubus. You're just going to keep him in place. Oh my. Going to be Cries good, dropping down the Infernal, going for a fear onto G-Funk's bed. Going to be freezing on Succubus. Incubus, giving him the cold shoulder. Into a big old Casbolt on G-Funk. Does he have anything? He's going to line inside the second Casbolt. Harpooning, or rather, Plank a strike in onto Kreisgood, does get stunned up, and it's going to be another Casbolt. Kreisgood might just have him here. And I think G-Funk is going to be going down. All right, who we got next? We got maybe Kron, we got maybe Visual. Oh, it's a Feral Stealthy. All right, back to the halftime show. I'm not against this halftime show thing, actually. I'm not against it at all. Going to be an opener onto Kreisgood, does board it over. And Visual is going to be chilling over to that side. And it's going to be Incubus. I'm going to need to remember Incubus rather than Succubus. Incubus. Because it is the name of the pet. Dude, I'm hoping with the Incubus new model, I'm hoping the Succubus gets some new like textures and stuff. And maybe like there's some weird polygons with the Succubus where there's like some stretchiness in the... there's like some stretchy parts of the body that just look kind of weird when you take a closer look. Maybe they could fix that in the future. Visual though, just going for the full dot build onto Kreisgood. Kreisgood trying to go for Mortal Coil, going to be immediate chicken by Visual. Going to be a wall with a Bastion to interrupt him. Kreisgood just needs a little bit more CC just to get some damage out onto Visual. Going to be one big Casbolt. Let's see, oh, has a second Casbolt cooked up and ready to go. Double Casbolt. What? I bet Kreisgood is still bleeding up. No, is he going to die? Does go for a Dark Pact. Bro, he's so dead. No way. There's just no way. And Kron just got him in an incap and taking him out. And that's the duel. That's the duel. It doesn't actually end because the halftime show is still alive. But as the duel, it's over. Kron ended up taking him out. He's just gonna go beat up Archie. Well, the duel ended technically. It did actually. Wait, is he just gonna have to burn Archie? No, Archie, don't fight back. Archie, don't fight back. Archie, you're already dead. Arky, I'm just trying to look at the scoreboard. I can't look at the scoreboard. Wait, can I? I can't. Chicago, you might have to help him out here. I just want to look at the scoreboard, man. I want to see who got the most kills there. I got pumped. Yeah, sometimes you pump, sometimes you get pumped. But that's okay. Wait, does Crump still just have enough damage to take out Arky either way? Maybe 41% dampening. No karma. Wait, does Arky take him out? Chicago. Oh, you're cowering. Okay, okay. Okay, now can we look at the scoreboard now? Now we can. I just want G-Funk won with 4? Bro, isn't insane? G-Funk is nutty. Oh my goodness. I already surrendered? Yeah. If you guys could just do /surrender real quick whenever I'm fine with the halftime show. But as long as like, yo, that monk gets a kill, I want to see the scoreboard after. You know what I mean? That'll help me out incredibly good. That'll help me out a ton. Just hit the surrender. I would appreciate it. Alright, let's get another up and running. Yo, has Wild Imp got to play at all? Can somebody get Wild Imp into the group? Casper got 5. Yo, Casper, you got another group? Let's go, boys. So who do we get with Casper versus what, Athelman or Sentry? Sentry got 3 out of 5. Athel, let me know when you have it ready. Group ready. Casper got a 5-man apparently. So we get Casper in here as well. We gotta get Wild Imp in here. Athelman? Alright, we'll get Athel versus Casper. Yo, hopefully Wild Imp is part of that group. Because I do want to see some of these Warlocky boys. And Chrysler already got to play, but my man Warlock. My man Wild Imp. My man Warlock. Let's go Casper. 1972. And Athelman. And we'll get Casper versus Sentry. Or Arky afterwards. Yeah. Are we in? Let me know if I need to requeue. If you guys were in LFG, then I'll need to requeue. Otherwise, you're good. Yo, I love how many people out here dueling, by the way. This is fun. I wish I could do that over... I guess we could do that over in EU too. I don't know if we'll be able to see everybody out here. I was in LFG requeue. Alright, sounds good. Yeah. I gotcha. Hopefully it'll work. Don't be toxic? I don't think I'm trying to be toxic. I think just messing. I think I just want to play more games. I don't blame him at all though. It's just the faster you surrender, the faster we can get more duels, boys. Let's do at least one more after this one. Let's do this one, and I want to do at least one more. Yeah? Also, boys, if you guys are watching the stream and if you joined yourselves, give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. Also, did I say thumbs up? Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed yourself. Subscribe if you're watching the stream. And if you haven't yet, what are you doing watching the stream and not being sub, by the way? Jeez, makes no sense. You're here anyway. So Twitch. Let's get ourselves team. We got ourselves one with Speedful. We got ourselves Wild Nippy on that team as well. Was well better. The Paladin has just been slamming it out of the park. Look at Copyfin. I haven't seen Copyfin in a while. What's up, Copy? How you doing? I like that little panda with the wolf hat. I think it's kind of cute looking. Your Mog's all over the place, but I like that hat. We got some Mog Damn, gonna be first up versus Kronborg. Both of them on Necrolord, the monk with the punchy kicks. We got Mog Damn, the warrior. They're just looking to blast these boys out of the park. Charging right in, getting a quick hit onto Kron. The Kron does engage in combat. Gonna be disarmed. No Fist of Fear for Kron for a bit. Disarmament to the warrior as well. He's gonna go for a bit of slow onto Kron. Gonna be the chicken coming down with his trinket out of Mog Damn. As he's gonna be able to get away from Kron. Does go for a full flush. Just burn through him. Or just getting one up and running just now. Kron, look at him juke it out of there, dude. Look at him just chugging it out of there, man. He just hoofing it. And Magnum at least has someone to build rage off of. Charge towards Kron. He's got himself a win. Could go for a big damage with full serenity. Magnum just trying to go for the biggest damn possible. And that's going to be a Karma. Is he just going to burn through a Karma with the Monk? I think he just might have to. Burning right through it. Parry up. Kron is super low on health. Could be an execute. Magnum just kills him in a Blade Storm. Doesn't even go for an execute in the end. This man right here is just insane. Looks like Alfman is going to be out next. And we're still playing that Necrolord Paladin. You might want to get a flash cut out before the duel starts, or if he wants to use it for later. You always could do that. 20% damage reduction is kind of nutty. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see. That was some big burst out there, boys. And Magnum is still in there. He killed him just with Blaze Storm too. That's the crazy part. Unless he has a Blaze Storm, like free Mortal Strikes, Legendary, I think I just straight up just Blade Stormed him down. But I wonder what Lego is he running. We won't really know until we look him up, but I also don't want to give him away either. I'm gonna guess maybe he's running that Blade Storm for Mortal Strike combo. But we'll see. But we'll see. Reflect is up in case Mog Dem, hoping not to get hit with a Hodge. Gonna be a quick disarmament to Elfman since he's not hitting a Hodge for a while. As Elfman is building up for a bit of damage, gonna be the Hodge. Elfman going in for the Kyrian Burst instead. Full final wreck. Get on for the biggest damn. Mog Dem with a fear. That's gonna be fear out of Elfman. Shrink gets out of it with adaptation and does get to cut down Mog Dem in half with a Wake of Ashes. Waking that boy up. That Kyrian Burst together with a final wreck, by the way, is kind of nutty. Plus, also the Legendary, you'll just keep getting judgments over and over. So even if you survive that first opener, those back-to-back judgments, just free damage, free holy power, and free buffs up for that last reckoning. Wait, Kron, log out, log in? Oh my god, is that going to be a thing now, boys? Are all of you going to log out, log in, so you can just come back from the dead? Is that what's going on? Wait, did Elfman get a bow for Speedful? I think it was a bow. I think he's like, yo, are you doing me, my mans? Here's a quick bow. Getting a shot into Elfman. Might take a lot of damage here. Gonna be the trick and burst coming out for Speedful. Elfman going in for a bubble as that is a lot of damage combined together. Speedful looking for a bit of a reset with a shadow step around the corner. And Elfman looking to get back next to him, but he's gonna have to go for a reset. Interrupted. Unholy. Elfman does not play Necro this time, so he doesn't really have a lot of defenses here unless he goes for Shield of Vengeance. That is gonna keep him alive for a little bit longer with that bubble into a blinder to Speedful. Does he have the burst? Hammer flying. Speedful trinkets out of it. Final wreck coming down. Hodge, no way out of it. Does Elfman have enough damage here? Trying to see if he might to crack those beautiful defenses. Well, looks like the rogue does have survivability. Gonna be blind, but adaptation gets Elfman out and back in play. Trying to see if he can keep the rogue in combat. Looks like he's unable to get those auto attacks to the wall anymore. Is going to be picking up the eye, but the sap comes out from rogue. His Speedful is very effective, very clean on his goes. Oh my god, is this what we're actually going to be doing? When you die, you just go in the dance corner? Is that what happens? Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully Mog Dem doesn't use Banner, by the way, because if he's running Banner, he's going to give Speedful buffs, which hopefully don't do that. Gonna be kiddish out onto Healthman as he goes for a Blessing of Protection, and Speedful looking for that reset. Flashlight's coming out for Elfman, just trying to keep himself afloat here. Might be able to make summon work. Oh, he's bannering. So whenever Mog Dem, yo, can you not press a banner, my guy? Can you not press banner? Can you guys just stay dead? By the way, in these duels, just stay dead. It's okay. You don't need to log out and log back in. It becomes pretty confusing who's alive and who isn't. Just stay dead. Stay down. Can you please do that for me? And the rest of the boys watching. Back to Speedful though, and back to Elfman. Nothing happened so far except maybe the stun. Maybe this could be down to Speedful trying to stay alive. It's gonna be maybe a big blind. Can't do anything. That was a big slam down with a judgment for free from the Kyrian, as well as the final rack coming down, or rather final verdict coming down. Last verdict rather. Wild Dippy got himself a flesh cat, so he might be able to get himself some big. Come on, man. You guys. Elfman is going to be eating all these pets to him. Going to be a stun as well as an interrupt. He's trying to go for Turn Evil. Going to be Wild Dippy with a full charge. Does he himself the biggest go? This could be a really deadly setup right here. Elfman going for another stun behind the pillar. That's going to be Obelisk buffing up all these pets. He can't really escape this pets. They're going to be on him the whole time. Buffed up by the Obelisk. Got himself faster auto attacks. Decimated Bolt is Elfman super low in health. Next, Demon Bolt could be the end of him. Almost breaking through the defenses, all of his flesh, all of his shield of vengeance. Looks like it was enough to keep him alive. Wild Dippy literally ports right next to him, hits him with a curse of exhaustion immediately. It looks like he swapped out his Lego, so he is going to be playing the Synergy Lego whenever he has a big old skull above him or his pet. It's going to give him like a 12% damage buff or a 50% damage buff. I'm not quite sure. But Wild Dippy got himself a couple more Demon Bolts. Elfman going for the stun. Wild Dippy trinkets out of it, and Elfman just looking for a bit of a reset. Wild Dippy looking to maybe get that interrupt. Does get that interrupt as Elfman. Looking for a heal. Does not have the flash cut to fall back on. Is going to go for a sippy cup. Going to be that big. Obelisk down. Decent Decimate Bolts coming through as big damage comes out for Wild Dippy with those Demon Bolts. Decimated Bolts? I mean, Demon Bolts and buffed up by Decimated Bolts, I guess, yeah. Still lots of Demon Bolts either way. Wild Dippy is going to have to get himself just a little bit more damage. Playing the triple Demon Dogger build. By the looks of it, all those doggers blinded. Maybe, a stun by the Lord, or Felgar rather. Doesn't let him recover. Elfman with no health whatsoever. Does get a quick rebuke. Does get himself a bit of healing. We aren't super high in Dippity just yet. We're only 9% in. Wild Dippy is still able to get himself quite a bit of damage. towards Alphaman, but it's going to be behind the pillar with that turn evil, CCing that fell guard, while they popping off the dark pack just to push in, is going to get the triple demon doggo. That triple demon dog, I think, is going to do a lot of damage. There's going to be lots of bites, and if any of these dogs get a bite, that's just going to do even more damn. Going to be a stun onto Wild Dippy, stun onto Alphaman, might just die to the fell guard himself, is going to go for Word of Glory, still back-to-back Destiny and bolts out of Wild Dippy, just crash it all down on him. Quick flash cut to catch up and recover. Who's it going to be next? Is it going to be Visual? Visual up next. Leaping in. Stunning Wild Impy. This is going to go for full bleeds. Biggest damage. Also the damage on the pets as well. Quick skull bash off of that tyrant. Wild Impy could be in big trouble. Trying to go for most amount of healing. Wall up right now. But the bleeds are just too much. And I think he just dies to the bleeds right here. Unless he somehow survives. Yeah, there's a lot of bleeds. Especially with a 4-piece tier set. There's just a lot of damage altogether. Man, that is crazy. Dr. Stewart is a player. Let's have fun. -1 sub. Christ, come on, man. Come on, dude. I want Mogdem to join in. It's just in the way he was at. Like, if you press his banner, like, it would just give Albedo a huge buff, man. Actually, I feel like with so little teams, Albedo is always going to get a banner buff. I'm just the one to... We just saw the other game, Mogdem press banner to buff his team, man. I just try to keep as fair of a duel as I can. I just try to keep a fair duel. I think a fair duel is a fun duel. Chill of Vengeance, Albedo is getting blasted out by those bleeds. Actually, Chill of Vengeance proccing really quickly. Thorns are up for Visual. And Albedo is just going to keep ramming damage right into it. Main by Visual, got himself a wall. Albedo trying to focus on self-healing by the looks of it. Is going to have to be forced to focus on self-heal. No mind, he just has a lot of damage saved up. He wants to go for a big go. Visual charging out. Going to go for a short charge towards Albedo, trying to keep him in place. Visual looking for that reset. Does Albedo give him that reset? Is he going to be able to allow him not? Looks like he's actually able to stay on him. Cyclone get interrupted. Visual not even a bear from just flash captain right in his face. Just flash captain right in his face, man. Stun. That's going to be Albedo with a ton of damn out. And Visual might be real low. Yeah, there's no way you're going to recover. There's no way you're going to be able to get that big a damn out, man. There's no way. Man, that's rough. That is rough. In Chicago and Cop, if you're in a Mogdem, Mogdem should be dead technically. G-Funk, is he the last one left? Or is it Chicago? It's either going to be Chicago or G-Funk at this point, right? Albedo. Man, can anybody actually stop Albedo? This man's just got the biggest damage out there. Looks like it is going to be G-Funk just charging in. Got him some full burst. Going to be a big explosion on Albedo. That's going to get him really low with a flank strike on top of it. Double grenade is going to force out a bubble out of the paladin immediately. A G-Funk looking to reset with a flesh cap. So at least he got himself a little bit of that survivability. Steel Trap waiting for him. I think Steel Trap and the other trap. One I think got absorbed in a bubble. The other missed him. But Albedo slowly walking towards G-Funk. Going to be dropping down the big eagles. Trying to make the biggest damage happen. The Divine Storm and the final wreck. Or the last wreck. The temple, what is it? Damn. Final wreck. I keep confusing final wreck with Temple's verdict. The final verdict is what I meant to say. What is it? Last verdict? Final verdict or last verdict? I'm not sure which one. I think it's Ledger of last verdict, but it gives you final verdict. Maybe? Big explosion on Albedo, but he does get himself a flash cap to keep him rolling. That flash cap got burned through pretty quickly with those grenades and the big explosion from the Chakram. Massive burst out of Albedo. G-Funk goes for Turtle with a freeze on Albedo just to get himself a bit of a reset. Waiting now for the wings as best as he can. Might even be able to max out range. Stun. Just trying to CC this paladin as best as he can. Albedo just wants to get in melee. He wants to get that big hammer proc to work with a Necrolord. He got himself wings for a little bit longer. G-Funk putting in, but that's going to be a hard to meet him. Does he get the procs he needs? Maybe. He is getting the mass damage either way. And Albedo does end up taking him out. The Paladin is sitting without a bubble. Only Blessing of Protection. Shield of Vengeance coming up very soon. It looks like Chicago is going to give him as much of an honor duel as they can. Letting Albedo recover. Let him get some CDs back. As he's going to throw a judgment at him or two. This is the last time I'll be on stream. Chrysler, no. Chrysler, no. Chicago with a bit of a bow. I like those weapons, by the way. Those are the challenge mode ones, right? I believe. I don't have those on an A. I only have them on the U. Ghost was charging in. Albedo already starting off strong with some damage towards Chicago. The hell is already suffering. Might need to shrinking this. What is that? He's shrinking it and he still got seed potted. What is this damn? Bro. Albedo. My mans. What are you doing? Jesus. He trinketed and he still died and he seed potted. What is going on? He was actually fine, and then a single slam came down. And that's it. By the time he trinketed, that was over. Lordy. My goodness. Alright, we gotta get another team in here, yeah? We gotta get another one in. Sentry, if you got a group, we get you versus Casper. I think we gotta get Albedo and all them again. Dude, somebody gotta find a way to beat Albedo. There's actually no way to beat that guy right now. Is there? That's actually nuts. Sentry, if you got a team. Athman, if you got a team, let's go, boys. I want to get at least one more in here. Seeing him one-shot Chicago made me feel a bit better. Yeah, this guy's kind of nutty. He is kind of nutty. Are he over here? Athman is ready. I want to see if Sentry is ready. If you got a team rolling. If he's got a team, maybe... Oh, that guy just kind of gone. I think I had left. Maybe. Yeah, Arhi, у тебя команда есть или что? Потому что может я против Каспера, если у него команда тоже есть. Broken half, 3 out of 5. Yo, Sentry's still look at 3 out of 5, man. That's unfortunate. But if you guys want to join him, you get some Hordy boys that needs in here to help out. Athman got a team. Let's see if Casper has a team. I don't use wings, Seraphim WTF. Is that from set bonus or what? I don't think he's running set bonus. If I can find Albedo. Albedo set bonus. I don't think he's running one. Yeah, Palace don't really have a set bonus. I think it was Final Reckoning that duel, but I think it's normally Sanctified Wrath, actually. This guy just slaps. But yeah, he can run tier set. I think it's just the damn he does. I think it's just the damage he pushes in. You prefer lore-wise Horde Alliance? I think Horde. It's good, Roth. How you doing, my guy? What's up, my mans? Wait, is Chrysio about to beat Albedo in a duel? Yo, Leaf, Terry. How you doing, my guy? Leave. It'll catch up, add catch-up gear. So do I do have catch-up gear when we kill rares or do events in right now we don't have a lot of details on it, but right now on PTR 9.2, whenever you kill rares or do anything in Zereth Mortis, just about anything, you have currency that you can get, so you can buy catch-up gear. I think it's item level 233 from the brokers, from like the new brokers, the Enlightened. And then there's the rares that you kill, treasures you loot, events that you do, secrets and puzzles that you solve. All I think have a chance to give you a 233 minimum item level gear, but I think it can be higher than that. I think 233 is the minimum, so at least you'll be able to get catch-up gear of at least 233 just from doing stuff in Zereth Mortis. So yes, if you're trying to catch back up to do the new content, you'll be able to. Can we get a hashtag Leaf in the chat? Showing appreciation. Wonderful dono, my man. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you, my man. Yo, Casper, do you have a group? Let me know, my guy. If you have a 5-man ready, Athman got a 5-man. We're looking to see if maybe Sentry can get a couple more. If you guys want to join Team Sentry, he's looking for 2 more Horde boys. And looks like Athman is looking for a +1 as well. There are 2 things bugged with Necro Rats. Oh, is there actually bugged? Wait, does it do double Divine Storm right now? Got a 5-man? Casper got a 5-man. We did the second 5-man group and we can get another duel in here. So Athman says, Aura Reckoning gives 2 stacks instead of 1. Really? I was wondering for a second because it looked like Reckoning, like it looks like Albedo was getting wrecked really quickly. Like, really quickly. We need a 2 more for Team Sentry boys, and I think we need 1 more for Atho, man, as well. And double Divine Storm prog guaranteed on PTR. Really? So it always Divine Storms twice? Wait, isn't... Well, in live it's always a gamble. Let's see double proc or not. Wait, is it normally supposed... Isn't it supposed to normally let you double Divine Storm? Isn't that normally how it's supposed to be? Or am I wrong on that? Atho, because reading that Lego, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to always get it. No matter what. Unless I'm wrong. Has it always been bugged on live? Hold on, let me look at it. Let me look at it. So, powers. Paladin. I guess it depends how you read it, maybe. Alright. So, Duty Bound Gavel. Vanquish's Hammer grants 1 additional charge and an additional cast of Word of Glory, or I guess if you're a Retribution Paladin, right? If you're a Ret. An additional cast of Word of Glory will automatically trigger Shield of Righteous. Or I guess it's supposed to be additional cast of Tempest Verdict will trigger a Divine Storm. No clue if it's intended actually. So it sounds to me that it was always supposed to give you double Divine Storm, or double Shield Slam, or a double Light of Dawn, the frontal conal with the Paladin Holy. It depends how you read it, right? It grants you additional charge and an additional cast of Word automatically trigger. So I think it's supposed to be like you'll get 2 procs maybe, right? Tooltip is wrong in TV. Yeah, so Tooltip is wrong. It's supposed to be Tempest Verdict over in red, but as a hunter, I just don't see the proper one. I just see, I think, for 1 spec. And it just kind of randomizes which one it gives me. So it's either supposed to be like an additional cast of Word of Glory will make trigger Shield Righteous. So cast Tempest Verdict, you get Divine Storm. Yes, but we are trying to figure out if it's supposed to be with this Lego 2 Divine Storms, or like Tempest Verdict, Divine Storm, and then you could just go another Tempest Verdict, Divine Storm. Because it gives you 2 charges of Hammer. It just depends how you read it. I think it's buggy some way. Character summon hit him once for 11k, followed by 2 7k Divine Storms. Finish him off with a 52k Verdict, KW. Yeah, I'm not sure. We aren't sure if that's supposed to happen, or how does the tool tip work. Yeah, we might have to honestly report the Lego then. Might have to report that Legendary to Blizz to see if, like, I mean, if you're hoping to play Paladin in patch 9.2, they'll end up fixing this thing anyway immediately. They might as well fix it now while we got it, right? Just to know what the hell's going on. Bank has 2 charges which stack. You could use 2 TVs and 2 Divine Storms automatically if you use both charges. So when you use TV, are you supposed to get 2 Divine Storms or just 1? 2 Divine Storms or 1 from a single TV? Because I know you're supposed to be able to use TV, Divine Storm, then TV, then Divine Storm. But it's supposed to be TV, Divine Storm, Divine Storm? Okay, so it's just supposed to be 1. Okay, so it's on PTR then you're getting 2 of them for one reason or another. So that's a bug then. 1 each if you use both. Okay, 1 each if you use both. Okay. So it's buggy then. So it's giving you more damage than it's supposed to. So that should probably be reported. And I think it does that bug accident randomly on live. Must be a glitch. Okay. Yeah, so maybe Paladins are just a little too nutty because of the Necrolord. Legendary detects as additional cast of TV automatically doing Storm on live. Yeah. So additional cast of TV. Here it says an additional cast of replace Word of Glory with TV will automatically trigger and replace Shield of Righteous with Divine Storm. Okay, so that is bugged. So if you guys are in PTR, it might be a good idea to hop in a Pala. Dan Smoke became a member, my man. Is that what you guys do? Yo, Dan, haven't seen your mug in a while. How you doing, beauty? How you doing, beautiful man? Right there, dude. Dan Smoke, Dan the man. I mean, this guy has been here since the first 5V5 1v1 DUELS, dude. He's been there as the OG. How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're on PTR, testing out double Legos, finding out those bugs. So it looks like Paladins are kind of nutty. They're just blasting everybody to smithereens. Alright, chat. We need 1 more on Team Atho for Duels, or we need 2 more on Team Kreiser for Duels. We are going to get Casper in there, because Casper got a 5-man ready to go. We just need a couple more boys to join in. Either Team Central with Kreiser, or Team Atho, man. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, Dan. Glad I made it. Yo, glad to have you here, my guy. You're always welcome, my dude. Always welcome for the duels, my dude. Hey, if you want to join them sometime, we do them on NA Saturdays. Except for this week, I think we're going to do 2 PTR duels. This week, we're just going to have some fun. Use all the double Legos. Try all the different builds. Get ourselves some PTR footage. Have some fun with that one. Although these duels have been really, really fun in PTR. Double Legos are busted, dude. There's some really incredibly strong combos. So we're finding out those bugs. We're finding those issues. And we're finding some builds that are really, really fun. Like Shamans are really, really nutty, and Night Fae Shaman, even though you have that long channel with Night Fae ability, it's still really good for PvP. Actually pretty good. And Shin Gladys Medallion ZZZZ, oh yeah. I got that one. I oofed. Oh, did you not have that trinket maybe? Might not be. Dipso? Yo, Kyrian Feral? Yo, Kyrian Feral might be Giga. 15% more damage whenever you use a Kyrian thing. Target if you cost an image more to store combo points. That's actually kind of massive. That's gonna be a bunch of bites back to back. That's actually going to be kind of scary to play against. Yeah, so next time we see that Lego, can we actually do that Lego? I don't actually see that Lego, but I can sure report it. Necro Lord Paladin Lego gives Red Paladin 2 Divine Storms for 1 Templar's verdict. Not consistent with the tooltip. I'm gonna be the party pooper. I'm gonna report it while we're at it. Might as well. Yo, Atho, Sentry, we just did a +1 on Atho, or +2 on Sentry, and we got a 5-man group. Casper has a 5-man, so he's ready for some duels. So we did a class burst damage a few days ago, and the Shaman was nuts. So the Shaman one, I actually used a weird legendary, but it actually worked really well. So this is the Lego I used. If you play Shaman, and there's a Lego that's like not getting a lot of use, but it's actually kind of giga for that burst. Elemental Equilibrium. Dealing damage with a Fire, Frost, and Nature spell within 10 seconds will increase all damage dealt by 15% for 10 seconds. I gotta go. Tell your team to join Sentry and Atho then for coming, fam. Yeah, Casper, as your team splits, tell them to join Atho and Sentry. They got a couple of boys in here in each team, so you can maybe fill 2 here and 2 here at least. Sorry about the Cowboys. Which covenants looking good for rogues? I think right now it's depending on the spec. I think Kieran looks really good for single target. Ventir looks also really solid now. You 2 people now, it's a good Atho. We might have some boys join you from Team Casper. So boys on Casper's team, whoever Casper is, you guys can join Sentry or Archeorc or Athoman. And that should be enough people for another duel. But for rogues, Kieran looks really good for sub and outlaw. Necrolord looks good for all of them, maybe for like AoE, but it's really kind of low value on single target. Night Phase actually simming kind of okay, like for assassination, even with the 4-piece, 2-piece tier set, even though it's getting changed pretty regularly. And Ventir I think is really solid. Ventir I think overall might be the better choice. I think Kieran has potential as well. I think Kieran technically has the biggest value. It's value lost on assassination, but it's value gain for outlaw, and value give or take as a sub. Like an AoE doesn't really do much, but in single target it's really good, because in AoE you'll be generating way too many calm points to get any big value out of it or any good value out of it. We got Athoman and we got Sentry ready to go. Let's get him in here, boys. Let's get him in here. One more duel for the 5v5 1v1 boys. Sentry and Atho in the grand arena. Last duel of the evening. We'll come back for more duels tomorrow, boys, if you guys are interested. Yeah, Kieran is pretty good, Mary Poppins. Yeah, so Shaman, I use that Elemental Equilibrium. After using 1 Fire spell, Nature spell, and Frost spell, you just do a lot of damage. A lot of drain. And if you're running the Skyfear Totem, and as a enhancement Shaman, you can use the Earthen Spike, so then your nature damage on target is increased, and Patriot's Fusion is all nature damage, so you can just drain somebody in a full health bar. Maybe that's what they'll be playing in the future, like stun him with a Thunder, stun with the Capacitor Totem, spike him, full drain. Maybe that'll be the play. Or spike, Sunder, stun, and then full drain after you get in your Equilibrium proc. That might be the play, honestly. That might be the play. But we'll see. Unsure. But it could be pretty good. Especially with the cooldown reduction that it gives now. Like, honestly, you might as well, right? Double Lego. You have more freedom. Alright, I think I saved that one. I want to make sure I did, though. Please don't attack each other immediately. Please don't nuke each other immediately. Oh, Copy Finn, let's go. Oh, Copy, are you playing Elemental? He's enhanced. Okay. We'll get him in here in a bit. Okay, duel started. Yeah, switch. Got ourselves Alfman, gonna be first up as Athoman, versus Copy Finn. Haven't seen that beautiful mug in a while. Gonna be the stun onto our blind or to Copy, maybe the stun to follow. Might have to trinket on this. It's gonna be trinketing as they're getting kind of low on health. Alfman, I think, is playing that Kyrian Burst. He's gonna have himself plenty of burst damage and plenty of resources as they go for the Divine Toll. Especially with all his judgments back to back, final verdicts back to back. Should be big damage out of him. As Elfman and Copy are a little bit of a standstill. Copy does not really go anywhere for a reason. Just try to keep the Maelstrom resource generation rolling. I wonder what kind of a build they are playing. If they go for a grounding totem though on Elfman, to ground the Hodge, that would be pretty huge, by the way. It will give him plenty of opportunity to keep the damage rolling. Quick stun onto Elfman with an L Blaster follow. I wonder if Copyfin might be playing a different build than everybody else. Maybe they're playing a Lava Lash build? I think the Lava Lashes were actually doing quite a bit of damage there. Got the Ghosts back up and running. Elfman actually taking the time to kill the totems while generating a little bit of Maelstrom as well. Gonna be a big Yellow Blast on a Copyfin again. And Elfman getting caught out in this in the static totem tab. It's gonna be a stun on a copy. What kind of a Covenant are they playing actually? Are they Event Tier? Are they are Event Tier, so they're gonna go for a big Chain Harvest, which could have some great cooldown reduction potential. Gonna be the stun on Chakapi. Elfman trying to go for the big Kyrian damage. Final Verdict up and running as well. Everything might be the biggest damage for Scopy. Copy is gonna go for the Battle Master Stricken just to give himself a little bit extra health to borrow. It's gonna be a quick heal snuck in between Atha. Quick Sunder. No stun totem to fall. It does get Ghostos back up in there and use himself a little bit more survivability. Chain Harvest versus Atha is gonna be a quick blind, but more defensive blind as Elfman does get pretty low on health. On Copyfin just needs a little bit more damn versus Elfman. Just a little bit more value. The wolves are doing a lot though, by the way, depending on the wolves they get. It could be a huge value, especially if they run like a big mastery build or something. Because mastery does increase the damage of your elementals. And depending if you get a frost wolf, I think all your abilities do extra frost damage. Gonna be Copy. Getting Elfman kind of low on health. Is gonna try to catch up. No interrupt just yet. Try to go for an interrupt, but does get juked on it. So Elfman does get an opportunity to get himself a bit of healing. Is that gonna be stun totem as well? Looks like the stun totem or whatever totem was eliminated by Elfman. Sunder by Copy. Got himself more pressure damage. More passive damage rather. With an Earth Elemental or Earth Shield rather. And it's gonna be yet another Hodge. Elfman trying to see. Does not get the Kyrian proc. Gonna be checking out Copy and a wall just in case. So they don't fall behind. And is gonna be able to catch up on a lot of healing. Elfman needs to get the big proc for judgments in order to be able to get the most damage in there. If he could do that, then he'll be in a fantastic spot. Copfin got himself a huge haze ball from the Ventier, stack it up a little, but both of them are a little bit of a standstill. So I wonder what Covenant is actually going to be good for Paladins. That Kyrian is not bad at all. I mean, the extra judgments you get, the resources you get, could be really good for the solo field. I think that might be the play. Huge Chain Harvest as Elfman gets real low. Dust of a bubble in case things go bow! Right as I said, Dust will bubble in case things go bad, and Copy just zaps him out of the sky. Albedo is going to be up next. Necrolord Paladin. Now that's the Giga build. It seems to be a bug as we tested it out. It looks like the Divine Storms that it gives you, it looks like it sometimes gives you more often than not, it gives you 2 Divine Storms on a single Tempest Verdict. Which is kind of a feels bad, man, because it's a lot more damage than it's supposed to be doing. So tooltip might be wrong and it might just be bugged. Gotta be a static totem. It was Sunder, maybe a stun. Albedo does get with a stun. Maybe Copperfield has a lot of damage. Got himself a lot of procs. Shield of Vengeance for Albedo should be okay. Does want to get interrupted on Holy actually, so you can go for a full flesh cut. Gonna be a stun to Copperfield. Looks like Albedo is just gonna continue doing the big damage in. The Ghost Souls help him get big wings. Looks like Albedo does end up taking Copperfield out when he gets the big setup. He's gonna be up next from one shaman to the next. And actually we have 3 shamans on the team. Gonna be Archie. Got himself full Fatress Fusion trinket out of Albedo as he just get himself low in there. Just seeing himself dip very, very low. Archie with the LA Blast sending it. And it's gonna be a bit of a standstill unless Albedo gets low. It literally is going to be up to Archie. Does he have the procs? Does he have the Maelstrom? And he needs to generate a hell of a lot more Maelstrom. Once he keep Albedo in place, gonna be Albedo building up for that big Crusade, trying to go for the big damage. That Crusade is going to give him lots of pressure. He's going to cleave down the Ghost Wolf as well as Archie. Archie has plenty of Maelstrom to keep himself afloat. No CC out of Albedo for a while. But he does have wings back up, so he could maybe get himself like a Giga setup. If he goes for like the biggest burst possible, he could make something work here. He does go for a Wake of Ashes. And is continuing to build up as much damage. Also, apparently, Reckoning. Aura of Reckoning is building up way faster than it's supposed to. It's giving you 2 charges of Reckoning instead of just 1. Archie gets a Hex at Albedo. He knows that he has a big wings available, proc anytime soon. Well, looks like he just doesn't want to fight him at the moment. He's just going to back up out of there. Hodge, wings coming up for Albedo. Does he have the big proc right now? Does he get the cheesy proc? Looks like Archie lived the Battle Master Trinket getting used. Does not use a wall. I don't know if he has a trinket. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. As Albedo does get kind of low, wants to get interrupted on Holy, but Archie knows he can't give him that interrupt just yet. Is going to hit him with a static link into a Fatress Fusion. Albedo does get kind of low on health. as he's trying to walk up next to Arhi. He tried to get a rebuke, just couldn't quite do it. The static totem wouldn't let him go anywhere. Sunder by Arhi. That's going to be full wings. Arhi could pre-wall this damage. That is a lot of damage on Albedo. That's going to be Hodge. Maybe a trinket. Arhi gets super low. Trinket does need to get himself a wall up. Massive heal with that Fate Transfusion. Actually fully recovered completely. And Albedo is just kept swinging damage. It looks like he still hasn't used normal wings so far. He's just been letting Crusade, or I guess the Aura rather, the Wreck Aura, just stack up free wings for this guy so he gets huge bursts. Again, it's bugged that it gives him double the stacks. Arki is just going to hit home in the Hex. I don't think he's going to be able to remove the Crusade Aura. He's going to be able to get that wings proc either way. Goes to join in Albedo, just trying to catch up on a little bit of healing. Wants to build up as much holy power as he can. Going to be a stun into Arki. Stun into Albedo, trick inside of it. Does Arki survive this damage? He needs to pre-wall this massive heal with the wall immediately. Again, Albedo is still holding onto wings, like his actual wings proc. Hasn't had to use real wings yet at all, which is actually kind of nuts. Arki without wall is with one bastion defense. If he has a wall, maybe, or maybe like a Battle Master trinket rather than a wall. He does have Earth Elemental, potentially. If you could use Earth Elemental before Albedo goes in for the big burst, he might be okay. Maybe a trinket, in order to be able to trinket as he gets low and get himself a heal. Got himself Ghost Souls, but again, like, whenever he gets Ghost Souls, that's a lot more ways for Albedo just to get wings. Is that a proc wings or a real wings? It's going to be back-to-back slams onto Arki. Gets himself a heal again, just dips so low, and then comes back from dead. Albedo is going to be backing up out of there again. Hasn't you have to use real wings at all. Going to be a quick Hex out of Arki. But it's going to be a rebuke out of the Paladin. Albedo still keep himself kind of low, building up a little bit of holy power. But again, still keep himself kind of sort of low on health. And Arhi just getting slammed down. Going to be a heal as he gets low. Albedo does not have the wings. He's just going to catch up on a little bit of healing of his own. And Arhi looks like he's lagging a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt this duel too much. We are at the 7 minutes, 32% dampening. Albedo again has yet another proc of wings. Is going to have to activate it. Arhi trying to see if he can waddle away from him. Trying to keep himself fully topped off. Going to be that soul shape just to get away. And try to see if he can hit him with a static link totem, but Albedo is not going to be stuck caught in that just yet. Going in for the big slammer. Arki does have a wall, potentially a trinket. He needs to find a way to get Albedo's health low. He just needs to find a way to push him over the edge. At some point, he just needs to get the procs, ghostos, and everything, but every time he just tries to go for damage, he just builds up Albedo, just a free heal, trying not to get him interrupted. Gonna be Sunder, into stun, Fate Transfusion, Albedo might have the bubble, there goes the bubble with the flesh count. Oh! He knew he couldn't interrupt him, but he knew he could stun him, drop down a stun totem next to him, and Albedo's probably like, what are you gonna do, stun me? And it's like, wait, yes he is. With a big Fate Transfusion. Massive amount of damage with that one. Looks like Arhi's going to be backing up out of there for a moment. Just retreating for a second. Earth Elemental getting used in case there's big burst out of Albedo. And that Earth Ellie is going to end up stacking that Wreck Aura pretty quickly, isn't it? He's just waiting. He's just waiting, letting the stacks proc, I guess. Big stun onto Arhi. Huge damage. This is Albedo give the procs he needs. It looks like Arhi survives that another go. Dude, Albedo has had so many wings goes. It's not even funny. That Aura Wreck being bugged at PTR. It's actually kind of brutal when you think about it. Stack it up twice as quick. Just constant bursts every, like, what, 40 seconds or so, it feels like? And I don't think this man is... Does he go for a full Seraphim? Another set of wings, man. You're just going to keep him in Sunder. As long as Albedo doesn't get an auto attack on anything, he can hold onto a wing proc for later. Because the only time he really procs out wings is when he have a heal ends an auto attack. And I already tried to see if he could get a stun totem onto Albedo, but he was nowhere nearby. I think Arki might be lagging really, really badly. That or Albedo is lagging. Stun into Arki. Does he go for a trinket? He might honestly have to if his health gets super low. Arki does get really, really low. Trying to get himself a bit of healing with a Maelstrom. Dipping really, really low. Massive health recovery at the 9-minute mark. 28% dampening Albedo. He's just continuing to get himself topped off. After going in for that big burst in Arki to stop himself off after. And Arki, I don't really know what else he could really do in order to make it easier for himself. He's doing whatever he can versus Albedo, but every time he just goes in for damn, he just gives this man a free proc of wings. Hodge, that's just going to be a deadly situation. Arki getting blasted out. Wall is about his Battle Master getting used. Albedo is kind of low in health as well. Blessing of Protection, that's not going to stop him. Wait, does Arki actually take him out here? Sunder Totem. Wait, he goes for a static link. Fate Transfusion, does Albedo stop it? Wait a second, Albedo does go for a bit of self-heal. Does Arki have enough damage here? Ghost is joining the fight. Does he have the big Maelstrom? He doesn't have a wall for a while. Got himself transfusion to get himself a bit of healing. Albedo is super low, but wings continue to proc him back to back. Basic perma wings that got himself lots of Word of Glories. Arky does chop himself off. Is that enough damage to survive it? Albedo trying to see if he can slam him down. Getting Arky's health low. But every time he got the heal, super low on health yet again. Stunned for a second. Trick inside of it. Arky barely recovering, barely surviving. Has just a little bit of mana. Does get himself yet another heal. Albedo super low on health. So is Arky. But Arky is completely out of mana. No wall for a while. Shield advantage for Albedo as he gets himself one big defensive. Gonna be Arky with a Hex. Hodge by Albedo. Doesn't have the big burst yet. Arky and Ghost Wolf, barely any health at all. Get himself just a little bit of mana and does get hit with the massive Divine Storm on the top of his verdict. That was just so much damage all out of nowhere. Cries better get over there before Albedo get himself a reset. Bubble coming back in 30 seconds and Cries could be in a Cries bad situation right here, man. Could be in a real bad situation if it's not careful. Try to go for the Incubus. What is it? The Seduce? Is trying to make it work, trying to put him out in the open away from the pillar, and try to position his pet as best as possible. Is going to pour it back. Albedo is going to be over there, and the Incubus is going to be backing up out for now. Man, Albedo, dude, that's just such a close deal between the two. Extremely close between him and Arky. Honestly, it was really difficult to watch and difficult to tell who's going to be winning this. Albedo is getting forced out of the pillar, away from any pillars. Mortal getting sent at him. Big Casable getting set up. Does Cries gonna have a big go? He does send out Casable, but Albedo does get a bubble back up. Albedo in that bubble, man, just survived. It burned all his mana just to catch up on health. It is going to be stunning all the pets. Stun around the corner with the Cataclysm, though. It is going to reconnect, get the dots back on him. No way for Cries to interrupt Albedo, but the Infernal as well as the Succubus are doing work. It is 44% dampening. And the Succubus, whenever he does his lash, I think with a slow, it now has a damage buff built up. Stunned by Albedo as Kreisky does reverse it back on him, just trying to walk away from this paladin. He knows he's got some big bursts. He doesn't want to be anywhere in melee of him. He's going to walk out of the middle. Maybe he could use the Succubus CC in order to seduce Albedo away. It looks like he's going to walk away from the pillar. That Succubus CC is going to use so perfectly, but Kreisky, as he's trying to get himself a big setup, looks like he's trying to set up for a Chaos Bolt. Does he get a double Chaos Bolt maybe? Huge damage with a Fear to Follow. Albedo trying to set up. Trinket. Cries good with a Mortar Call. Once again, get some damage in. Fear just to keep Albedo out in the open. Maybe double Chaos Bolt. Soul Rod to follow. Maybe huge damage. Has himself huge haze buff, crit buff. Trying to cast him down. Albedo trying to get whatever healing he can. Cries good swinging around the corner. Again, just has Succubus in between him and Albedo. Trying to go for whatever healing possible. Cries good just needs one more instant cast to finish him off. Shot of Fury. Gonna be Flesh Cup making him immune. No way to interrupt the Flesh Cup for now. Albedo does get himself a little bit of healing. And Kreisky is going to have to go for a bit of a drain live. Albedo does have the Incubus, just keeping him busy in the back, giving him lots of resources. Stun. Kreisky is going to see Albedo popping up full wings, but it's going to be the Incubus saving him at the last second as he's about to get rocked by this paladin. Is at least going to be able to get a Cataclysm over there. Albedo trying to see if he can go behind the pillar. Kreisky trying to drain as much as they can out of this paladin. Man, these guys are just, I think it's just Team 2 at this point, just trying to band together to see if they could defeat the world boss that is Albedo. This paladin right now, man, has got a bug interaction with his Tempest, with his Necrolord ability, with the Necrolord Covenant legendary, where instead of getting one free Divine Storm, he's actually getting 2 free Divine Storms. But also he's got that aura wreck, as seen with Arky, where he gets 2 stacks of aura instead of 1. So it gives him those wings procs hell of a lot more often. Doesn't even need his normal wings ever. Albedo with a Shield of Vengeance, trying to go behind the pillar. That is going to be full Soul Rod, giving Kreisky lots of resources. If we just get at least some kind of spell, some kind of damage onto Albedo around the corner, might be able to make something work here. But Albedo is having to go for a full reset. Again, the Succubus now instead of the Incubus is going to be keeping him busy. Shadow Fury around the corner with a Cataclysm right after. Albedo is super low on mana, super low on resources, super low on cooldowns too. Doesn't really have anything to work with here. Not for a while. Succubus CC around the corner. With a Chaos Bolt, maybe Kreisky has the biggest go here. Is that going to be the biggest go? Double Chaos Bolt does get to fly, trying to execute him down. The Succubus might be able to finish him off back there. Albedo got a little bit of healing. So Flashlight Light's coming in. Kreisky charging out, but doesn't have Reflect. Albedo continued to reheal him back up to full little by little. Wings proc and is going to be able to get a couple Word of Glory, 60% dampening, and this man is still continuing to heal himself a ton. Kreisky just seen himself in just a couple more instances. Reflect is up, Mortal Call into Albedo, Trick inside of it. Does he go for a Hodge? Looks like he's not going to go for it. Trying to nuke down Kreisky. Did so much damage in a short window. Going to be a quick fear. Oh my god, Kreisky's so low on health. Albedo 10 seconds until it bubbles up. Kreisky better end him right now. Is going to get some dots in. Flash Cup for Albedo just to keep himself afloat here. Kreisky is at low health right now. Albedo just needs one more global. He's just throwing in the hammer. Is that going to be enough? Krysigan is panicking, I think. Second see Bubbles in with a shield of vengeance. He just is all in on this one. Krysigan just trying to see if he can run away. Demonic portal might be able to go for a port. Got him some bit of mobility. No health whatsoever. And that's going to be a beta swinging around the corner. My goodness, on Austin is going to be the last one left. As an elemental shaman, he's got himself fire elemental pretty quickly, pretty early on. And Ellie Shami maybe should help him out a bit. Ellie, I guess Shaman, the Fire Ellie rather. I said Ellie Shaman, but I meant Fire Ellie. Skyfire totem down. Albedo does go taking down the totem. Big zaps available for Oswin, but Albedo just doesn't want to give him any breaks. Oh man. Wait, does Albedo need any hits to give him more aura wreck? Or is it auto attacks that need to give him aura wreck? Trinket for Oswin. Albedo super low health. Lava Burst Flame Shock finally takes him out. Man, the world boss is finally down, huh? It took a while. Kenmo and Pet into 100 mess doesn't help. Oh, I'm sorry. That's big unfortunate. Wild Impy gonna be, I think the second to last one left, there is still Chicago over in Team 1 that hasn't get to play. But also and Wild Impy will be playing at a super giga dampening. Man, this Paladin is literally a world boss. What is going on here, man? That is nutty. Wild Impy did a couple lava birds, gonna set up a big Demon Tyrant into Oswin with the Obelisk as well. The Tyrant had line of sight of Oswin, so the Tyrant, not much you can really do about it, huh? He's gonna have to charge at him. More to call into Oswin. He does have some big zaps. The Trying to slapping him around. Gonna be the wall for Oswin. Actually does not have a wall anymore. I think he was a little earlier. Earth Shock, but that's gonna be Wild Impy taking him out. And that's really it. I mean, we still have Archie here. We still have Kron. What is going on? I think they just tried to kill Archie because Archie decided to come back. Just stay dead, boys. What is the point? What is the point? Paige is using both of them. What are you doing? Oh no. Archie, no. Just stay down, man. Stay down. And now Krysigan's coming back. What is this? Why do you guys keep doing that, man? Why do you guys keep doing it? Are you just gonna try to see if we can kill a beta real quickly? I think that's what he's gonna try to do. Is try to see if he can kill a beta. These guys really want Albedo down, man. They just get rocked by this Paladin. Like, you know what if I log out and log in? I'll just get res back in. Well, kill him, Christ. Oh, he left. I was gonna say, well, kill him. He's just standing still. What the? Oh, come on, man. All right, we're done with this duel. I don't even know who got the most kills here. We're done with that one. I'm done with this. If you guys are gonna be doing the kind of shenanigans, I ain't all about that. Yeah, next time, boys, like, if you're dead, just stay dead, man. Come on. It just looks confusing, dude. You're gonna be with somebody watching the video, be like, oh, why is he alive? Dalaran, are they cheating? And I'm gonna need to deal with that kind of stuff, man. I'm gonna deal with that kind of comments and be like, guys, they're just dead. They're just trolling, man. It's okay. There's just some weird stuff. Dude, Albedo is just pumping, man. Yo, well, hopefully that fixes final reg, boys. Oh, hey, how's it going? Kron, how you doing? Happy to have you in the duels. We're gonna be doing more of this tomorrow, boys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for getting groups together. Thank you so much for participating, boys. I had a lot of fun. Seems to proc twice as often in PvP. Yeah, so hopefully you guys get your reports. Report Aura Reckoning, that seems to proc it twice as often. The Necrolord Paladin ability seems to be too effective as well. It seems to be sometimes giving a double Divine Storm proc instead of a single Divine Storm proc. It's supposed to give you 2 abilities of Tempest Verdict with Divine Storm. It's supposed to give you 2 opportunities for 2 instances of those, but it's doing a thing where it gives you Tempest Verdict and you get 2 Divine Storms out of it. So if you guys could take the time to report on PTR, that would help out as well. Dinner was a full Camp Cack W? Yeah, I saw the full glory of that. Mostly, what is it? Semi-naked orc body. All the scars, the big old nipples. Just had a loincloth just for a little bit of that, you know, a little bit of that personality in there. Yeah? What I joined into, what's up, Grinch? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Join into some fun 5v5 duels. But boys, let's gonna call it here, man. It's 8 p.m. It's way past my bedtime. I'm gonna go get some food, watch a TV show, and then kind of chill, boys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, man. Gonna be the best of these duels up and running for the next couple of videos next week. Next week we'll go back to normal EU and NA duels. This week though is PTR just to test out double Legos. Tomorrow will be more PTR duels. So if you guys want to get back in EU and NA, you guys are more than welcome to join in. We'll just be doing the same thing tomorrow, having some fun. If you guys want to make some fresh new characters, try different covenants, try different legendaries, try different builds, you're more than welcome to them if you want to. But we'll be doing more of these tomorrow. Had a lot of fun with these, and I think we'll just continue them for a bit. I also find it interesting how I can see your both the debuffs above your nameplate. I don't think that's normal, but I guess I can see them because I have friendly bars on, which is interesting actually. I can see who's getting data, who's getting flame shock. That's interesting. Is that normal or is that a new thing added? Either way, Alliance tomorrow would be nice. Yeah, if you guys want to get a group tomorrow, if you guys want to make a group for Alliance tomorrow, if you guys want to make a character on Horde and Alliance so we can have 2 groups available, that'd be awesome. Thank you, boys. You guys are super fun to hang out with. Always enjoy chilling with all of you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Daniel Smokington, my man. Thank you so much for becoming a member yet again. I appreciate you. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit that bell if you haven't. Hit the like or give a thumbs up on the stream and every single video we put out. I would really appreciate it. Lets us get found easier in the searches out there as we put out the regular WoW content. Thank you all. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys all in the next stream. Alrighty? Alrighty, boys. You guys have this as a good one. And I probably when I should do the exit out of my stream. Should probably have the OBS ready, right? Yeah. All right, boys. Peace.
Time it is. Marvin Devine, Huber, Axel, and you know how we do. Yeah, I got the juice.